right, how many times, Fester, are you going to bug me about working today? I mean, how many texts, how many emails?
I can't believe we're here.
What do you mean you can't believe we're here? It's not a company holiday.
It's practically a national holiday.
It is not. It's Monday before the 4th of July, which happens to be on, like, maybe the bleepiest day ever. I mean, a Tuesday, 4th of July kind of sucks. Well, actually, Wednesday might be worse because companies, I guess the worst would be a Wednesday, 4th of July, because companies are not going to give you Monday, Tuesday, then Wednesday. All right, so this is the second crappiest 4th of July day, being Tuesday this year. But you realize if you look at the Beasley Media Group list of official holidays, company holidays, this day is not a company holiday. So
this day is what like PTO is meant for. Those little single individual days you can take. Today is what that day is meant for.
I'm going to use that another day.
When?
When? I'm going to take off early August.
I didn't realize what a big gripe I had with you, but you work Dr. King Day because you're like, I'm going to bank it and take it later. You work President's Day, both national holidays.
Yeah.
I'm going to bank it and take. We never bank them and take them later. We have so much time off. Let's take today off.
Well, you guys gain me because you guys have figured out the system that when I'm off, we obviously do best of shows. So you guys are taking your vacations outside of my vacation. So you are ending up with more vacation than I get. So what the hell are you complaining about?
What the hell are we doing here today?
Where'd you get those headphones?
These are my son's headphones.
Yeah, because I was going to say, those things look like those look like they came from some dollar store.
No, these are the same headphones I have that I buy on Amazon for like $29. And
you know what they look like?
What?
I just found, I want to get my kids the WKRP old toy, the broadcast set. You remember that when you were a kid?
Hold on, there was a I don't remember that. There was
I'll show you the picture of it. It's really awesome, and it comes with headphones and a headset.
Like not a Barbie Playhouse. It's like a WKRP fake radio studio setup.
Look at that thing. And so I'm trying to get that for my boys, and those headphones sort of look like they came with that.
That's going to be expensive. That's like retro. How much is that?
This might be $500.
It's Disc Jockey Control Center, WKRP in Cincinnati, and it's like a little turntable with a little microphone.
I can't believe you didn't have that when you were a kid.
I didn't even know that existed.
How awesome is that?
Yeah, I might have been too old already for that because that's I'm holding up to the camera here on MJTV. If you want to take a look, if you're watching MJTV this morning, I'm holding it up right now.
It's cool.
And it's the WKRP in Cincinnati.
We should make one of those, but for the MJ Morning Show and sell
the MJ Morning Show play set?
Yes.
Okay.
And then put a little microphone.
It's like the worst toy ever.
I would never have it made in China.
Yeah,
it would have to be made in the USA, so it would cost like $2,000.
Yeah, that thing looks pretty generic.
Anyway, listen, the only cool thing about it being on a Tuesday, 4th of July being on a Tuesday, is that there's like 4 days of fireworks. Saturday night, City of Tampa did their big fireworks. Last night, I went to a big fireworks up in Lutz.
Yeah, my dog's about to drop dead.
Yeah, tonight there's more fireworks, and then Tuesday night.
Pets aren't happy about that.
Yeah, scared dogs. Roxanne just walked in. Yeah, you texted us you're going to be a little late. Why are you a little late?
So I took a survey. You guys were gone, and Andrew and I took a survey. Do the listeners want more of Fester, Froggy, and MJ from 6 to 6:03 or more Roxanne? And they knew I was going to be with them today until 3 and tomorrow until 3, so they're like, less of you, Roxanne, and I obliged.
Yeah, you're going to really be sitting here on 4th of July from 10 to 3, yeah.
That is not the information our program directors use. They want more Roxanne.
Hold on. Let me tell you something right now. By the way, folks, it is the MJ Morning Show. Julian is in studio this morning. Hey, Julian.
Good morning, everybody.
J-Dog, what's up, man?
J-Dog in the house. So Julian just flew in with me yesterday afternoon from Little Cayman. We flew Little Cayman to Grand Cayman, and then we just flew Grand Cayman into Tampa, which is just an easy flight. You take Cayman Airways, and it's an hour and 25 minutes. We're a little. We would have been in about an hour and 16, hour and 17, but coming up from the south, we had to hook all the way up to Land O'Lakes. We drove over your house.
I saw you.
We flew over your house, over Lutz.
I was like, hey, there's MJ.
Then we went up to Land O'Lakes, and we did the U-turn, and we took the approach on runway 19 9 right. Instead of, man, if we would have taken a 1 left right in over Tampa Bay, man, it would have been a great hour and 17 minutes. It would have been a fast one, but we had to do the airport was running in the other direction, so we had to go all the way around. But Julian and I flew in yesterday, and did you guys see my Instagram that I shot?
I saw a bunch of them. Who's that lady at the airport with you?
Oh, I'll talk about that. What, you don't know?
No, I saw it like yesterday when I was flying, and then I haven't looked back at it.
Ran into an old face. Well, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I mean, what are you saying? She's lovely.
Is that a compliment?
No.
An old friend, a longtime friend?
That didn't come out right. That didn't come out right. I ran into, I guess, an old friend and just a face from the past. That's what I want to. That's what I want to say. I ran into a face from the past. I'll get into that in just a bit. But, folks, we are live today. It is the MJ Morning Show. MJ here. Fester, Froggy, Roxanne just walked in a few minutes late. And we are live today on the 3rd of July. And you know, tomorrow's Julian's birthday.
Aw, happy early birthday.
Julian is a 4th of July kid. So I remember I said to Michelle, we'll talk about this later, but... we write this down so we don't forget. 4th of July.
You came out of her like some fireworks, huh?
Oh, come on. You know, really,
really,
Roxanne.
Something beautiful,
Really?
and you make it disgusting.
Really? We got to talk about Julian and his 4th of July birthday tomorrow. We'll do that later on. But we're all here. But if you didn't see my Instagram video, well, I posted a lot. I posted a good chunk of underwater videos. I shot some really cool stuff with the GoPro underwater. While scuba diving Little Cayman for the last week. All right, so we are here today. We are live. Traffic on the bridge did not seem overly light. Traffic on the bridge seemed pretty normal on the way in over the Howard Franklin southbound 275.
You're just trying to justify being here.
And I'll tell you, no, I'm not. And then listen, no,
there's nobody on the road.
That is BS. And I'm surprised you're here. I don't know. And speaking of my Instagram
you want
video,
to get slapped first thing in the morning?
Hang on a minute.
You little.
Hold on a minute.
This is
And then
attack me immediately.
And I didn't. I'm not attacking
You
you.
ever been slapped in front of your son?
Listen to me. And then I get to the traffic light at MLK and what's the Roosevelt? Is that the Roosevelt? I get to the traffic light at MLK and Roosevelt, and there are more cars backed up at the red light than on any other day. I had how many cars? We had 3 and 3, right, Julian?
Yeah.
So there were like 6 cars. I'm the 4th car behind. I'm like, wait, there's never that many cars at 5:40 in the morning. So the traffic was heavier for me on the way in today.
You know why? It was people traveling, like going from. I think it was travelers. I don't think it was the regular commuters.
Travelers. They're operating a big driveway paving scam. That's right. It's a bunch of travelers doing the driveway surfacing scam.
All right. She was talking about vacations. You're talking about a fascinating group of people.
I'm talking about the grifters. I'm talking about the traveler grifter, scamsters, right?
Yes. Stanley is their last name. A lot of their last names.
Wasn't Patrick Swayze in one of those movies where they played the traveler? All right. We're just getting rolling. We are here live today. And the Instagram video I'm referring to is I shot a video, and you can watch it. It's on my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. Go to Certified MJ Radio. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. Certified MJ Radio. There's a video of me sitting in my airplane seat on the Cayman Airways flight in Grand Cayman yesterday, and I just shot a video. Hey, we're going to be live tomorrow. We're live on the 3rd of July. And I said, well, I'll tell you what I said. I kind of called out 2 people on the show. Who did I call out on the show and why? And Froggy's going to come over here and slap me. Oh, I'm so scared.
No place for
Hold on a sec. That's next. By the way, there's no traffic today. So Pat has the day off.
We all should have the day off.
But it's not a company holiday. We're not able to take the day off without getting charged a day. Not that anybody keeps track of that crap around here. Nobody keeps track.
Nobody's in this building, in case you haven't noticed.
No, Spanish station's here.
Ooh.
Yeah. Mega, was it?
Maxima?
Maxima?
Yeah.
Maxima?
Yeah, Maxima.
All right, hang on. 6:09 at the MJ Morning Show. We are just getting rolling. We're back in minutes on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Stand by. Write down EMF, unbelievable. That thing sounds like it was dubbed into the system in mono. That does not sound stereo to me, man. That sounds like modern English, the original mono version from 1980, I don't know, 3, whatever the... it is the MJ Morning Show. It is the whole crew here, which, again, I'm shocked. Welcome to the 3rd of July here on Q105. And listen, we were all off last week. The entire week we were off.
Right, I understand. I don't agree, but I understand.
Oh, I'm sorry. Andrew was here. Andrew, but dude,
Why doesn't Andrew get vacation?
Well, hang on, because we didn't have a fill-in. Because
I thought you were training that guy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You trained that Ryan dude, and it seems
to do
like
live, yes.
It seems that Ryan is pretty competent,
and he was unavailable to train for a best of.
He was okay. So
this would have been the first opportunity he had.
So when are you taking a week off?
I don't know yet.
Dude, Andrew, worried about you.
Dude, can you be gruntled, please?
I'm trying to be as gruntled as I can.
I want you to be gruntled. You sound disgruntled.
I'm answering your question.
No, but just your tone.
He gets no time off. What do you expect?
Well,
nor do I get compensated for all these days that I haven't been able to take off.
Well, that's BS. You should get compensated.
What?
Yeah, but this company isn't going to pay me more.
That's a good
point. Well, they probably should. All right, so when are you going to take a week off? You don't know yet?
I don't know. I don't have an opportunity to until I get somebody fully trained.
If he can't get that person trained to come in and train for a best of, how are you going to be able to get them scheduled to cover him? Like this person is in another department.
Yeah, but Andrew can take time off while we're live because Ryan Hoppy, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, Ryan, he seems, really competent. He seems like he's going to be able to fill in for you.
He seems marginally competent.
No, he does.
I don't want to build the guy up
Fester,
too much.
he seems fine. All right. Andrew, just schedule a week off. Take a week off. Go on vacation. Go on a cruise.
I'll take tomorrow off.
Go on a Disney cruise.
Take tomorrow off. Andrew, don't let them bully you around. Say, listen, I'm taking this day to this day off. Deal with it, people. And
Andrew, you can't let people take advantage of you.
Let me tell you what's not going to happen. The radio station's not going to burn down while you're gone.
Oh, my God. Watch it happen.
So I am shocked. I'm actually shocked. And I got a lot of crap today. I have a lot of the content is coming out my yin yang today. I mean, I got a lot of stuff, and it's like fresh. It's some stuff is things that happened while we were on vacation last week, but the predominance of what I have in my prep pile today is all the last couple of days over the weekend. There's just a lot of stuff going on. So I shot a video. I'm on the airplane with Julian. We're on Cayman Airways KX200 service from Grand Cayman to Tampa International yesterday. And I'm in the seat. Plane's loading up. Wasn't a totally full flight. Maybe 65%, 70% full on the flight. And, going down. We went down on Friday the 23rd. Plane was... Julian, what would you say? Less than half full?
They said 50 seats were full.
Oh, yeah.
Out of what, 160?
160, yeah. So we were on a Boeing 737 MAX 8, which is, the MAX 737, and Cayman Airways has a 160-person configuration on that plane. Only 50 people were on the flight. So that means 110 empty seats. So they said, hey, if you're in a row with like 2 people or 3 people, just get your own row. So
is this off season for the Cayman Islands?
Not really, because it was pretty busy actually. It's just the Saturday flights are much busy because a lot of vacations go Saturday to Saturday. At least with the dive holidays, a lot of the resorts run Saturday to Saturday. But I couldn't get the island hopper flight, so I would have been Saturday to Saturday, but I could not get the little Twin Otter, the Dash 6 flight from Grand Cayman to Little Cayman. Those were all sold out because they only hold like 17 or 18 passengers. So that flight was sold out. That's why I had to leave a day early on Friday, the 23rd, and that's why we came back on Sunday, yesterday, and not on Saturday, which is fine because I got another, couple of days of diving in, which is fine with me. So I shot a video. I'm on the airplane. And we're sitting on the ramp at Grand Cayman, and I shot a video. And actually, I'm a loser. Why don't you kill me? I'm
a loser, baby.
Right.
Gotta stop singing.
What? You don't like us singing White Guy Rock?
It's really not good.
That's a great song.
Oh yes, I love Beck. That's
a great song. All right, so here's the video I shot, and I'm very surprised. I'm shocked. I'm shocked, and you'll understand why. Here, listen to some of the video that I shot. Let me play a little bit of this. All right, so can I fast forward in on this thing? Is it possible to fast forward in?
Oh, just play the whole thing.
Oh, I can't fast forward
I
in.
don't think so.
No.
We
All
have
right,
to watch
so-
you watch
Okay.
the plane.
Well, hold on a minute. All right, so the people are loading on the plane. When you go Instagram Live, you got to wait just a few seconds because, you see the counter join and, it's 50, 60, 70, 110, 100. The people start joining. So I make an actual prediction on the video. So I want you to hear what I have to say. And I was a little shocked because Roxanne.
It is me. It is MJ.
Here we go.
We're boarding Cayman Airways flight from Grand Cayman to Tampa International. We had a great week of scuba diving coming home, and we are on the air tomorrow morning. So I'll let you know, we're not doing the lazy thing and taking the Monday off because Tuesday's the 4th of July.
Quit rolling your eyes, Fester.
Tomorrow morning,
All right, here, listen to this.
6 to 10 a.m. So we'll see tomorrow morning. We will be off Tuesday morning, but Monday morning, tomorrow morning, we are live on Q105, 104.7 FM.
All right, listen to this.
So we'll see you there. Now, Roxanne has already sent a text to the group saying that there are weather issues in Charlotte. Let's see. So will Roxanne make it on the air tomorrow morning? I'm also betting Froggy's going to have some ailment tomorrow.
All right, so that's all I need to play.
Well, I do have an ailment.
All right, if you want to see the video is on my Instagram.
What a punk.
Certified MJ Radio. So let me clarify what I just said there. Now, Roxanne sends a text. I'm on the airplane, and a text comes in from Roxanne. We're boarding, and Roxanne's like, oh, yeah, there's already weather problems in Charlotte. I'm like, oh, boy. All right, she's building this up for the Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. She's building it up for the big 4-day weekend.
Good for her.
All right, that I thought was a given that you were not going to be here. And then, just for the hell of it, man, it's a Monday before the 4th of July. There's no chance in hell Froggy's going to be here. Come on, Froggy's going to have a migraine, a kidney stone. He's
What do you
going
think
to
I'm some bum? And yes, I do have migraines.
pull a groin muscle or something.
Oh, go ahead. Make fun of my groin issues. Go ahead. Keep them coming.
That it gets pulled all the time.
Keep
yes.
them coming.
Well,
Real
so,
funny.
MJ, this morning I see Froggy was
He's
walking.
gonna have mesothelioma or something.
I have Camp Lejeune lung.
I
I have Lejeune lung.
No, Lejeune was walking.
Water.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Well,
Camp-
it's in my lungs.
Camp Lejeune was contaminated water, I think, in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Yeah, well, I got it in the 50s. I'm contaminated.
So I see him
Yes.
this morning walking in the building.
Right.
And he went to bed. He told me that he volunteered this information. He went to bed at 8 o'clock last night.
Yes, I had a weird day. I was
Earlier
kind of
than any
nervous.
of
I had a
us.
very
Oh,
weird day.
we don't have time to do it here, but later on during the show, Froggy said that I'm sorry, it's just
What are you laughing at this for?
well because the term medical episode I find funny. I'm sorry.
That is how I picked. I told you.
Froggy says to me during the break, I had a medical episode yesterday, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I realize that medical episodes can be very, very serious.
Yeah.
And you really shouldn't laugh at a medical. Why are you yawning? You are yawning nonstop, Fester.
I got to bed.
I've watched you yawn 12 times in the last couple of minutes
You went
here.
to bed at 1, you told me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm like in complete vacation mode still. We had the whole week off. Sleeping schedule's out the window.
I fell asleep at about 11:45 last night, and I bolted awake at 2:48.
Well, yeah, the
my
full
God.
moon was a mess for me last
Come on,
night.
what are you talking
It
about?
woke
That
me
doesn't.
up.
That doesn't.
You invested some shades.
What do you mean it woke you up? How does the full moon, and I believe it's a super moon, if I'm not
It is.
mistaken.
It's the first super moon of the year. It's a buck super moon.
Super moon! Super moon!
And it kept Roxanne awake.
Hey, get out of my thing.
Sorry.
Get out of his moon echo.
Yeah.
Sorry. It kept Roxanne awake. Froggy's right. Get some curtains.
Wait, the gravitational pull?
Yes,
or
it's more that. It's not like the illumination necessarily.
Yeah, you have shades in your bedroom, right?
do, of
or you
course
like
I
the
do.
neighbors to watch you?
Oh.
Well, I mean, can both
They're
be
at
into
it again, Judas.
You guys are into that, right? You and Doug like the neighbors to watch, right?
No,
Yeah,
Is that?
Yeah.
Doug with the shades open.
I mean, there's no wrong answer in that scenario, but yes, I guess. I don't know.
So, Fester, you're over here yawning.
I'm yawning. It's just
nonstop. Yeah. So I thought for sure that Roxanne was setting us up for a 4-day weekend. She wasn't going to be here. But amazingly, there were so many cancellations and so many airline problems over the weekend. Your flight was actually on time?
My flight was pretty on time, and I actually sent that message to you as soon as I did. I go, God, this would be a great ruse if I just wanted to stay an extra day, or if I had planned my vacation to come back on Tuesday. It was a good,
would have been a good ruse.
And then Froggy, I swear, I thought for sure that Froggy, that Kim would be like, why are you working today?
She did say that.
She did. What is wrong with MJ? Why are you working? Am I
It's
like
all about him.
Hold on. Am I actually totally, completely like a carbon copy imitating your wife?
Well, there's much more disgust when she did it in her voice.
And contempt.
Much more
Disgust
contempt
and contempt.
Contempt and disgust.
Much more.
Yeah, there you go. So we're all here, which, again, I'm shocked. All right, early
You're welcome.
Well, thank you for coming in, Froggy.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to hear about your medical episode.
Stop laughing at it.
I'm sorry. I can't wait to hear about your medical episode, and we'll deal with that later on during the show. So stand by. Early morons in the news. Next on a live MJ morning show on the 3rd of July here on Q105. Hey. It is the MJ Morning Show, MJ and the Crew, 6:40 here on a Monday, July 3rd. And yes, we're not all lazy and taking a 4-day weekend here. We will be off tomorrow. Stop shaking your head at me, Fester.
We should be.
Yeah. So we are live today. We will not be live tomorrow. Tomorrow, I believe, is a more music 4th of July week. You know, Rick, the program director, this was set up as like a holiday fireworks 80s blast off weekend or whatever the hell the thing was called. I don't know. Hey, Andrew, what was the theme? Did we have like a theme? I know I saw the email. It wasn't a party weekend.
It was a holiday blast off weekend. Just what you just said.
Was it?
No.
I don't know.
It was the blow your fingers off with firecracker weekend.
By the way, we will have a whole pile of those stories. We'll have house fires. Oh, there's a story. Hey, let's see if I have it in the pile. I don't know if I have that in Morons in the News, but
I saw a great video
what do you see?
of the family they're all in the front yard and then they set it off, but then one of them goes into the main pack of the fireworks
What?
and blows up under the truck.
Yeah, it's like under their car.
Yeah,
and-
I thought the car was going to blow up.
Are you serious?
That video is a couple of years old.
Oh, on a way to naysay it. I think it's pretty new.
Well, okay, it's not, but it's still.
What are you, an expert on YouTube fireworks accident videos all of a sudden,
Okay,
Fester?
so let's talk about the things I'm experts
What
on.
are you, the fire marshal?
Fire Marshal Fat.
Okay, I'm not the fire marshal.
No.
I'm enemy number one.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Turkey fryer fire, ladies and gentlemen. So what were you saying about the fireworks video that Froggy's referring to?
So they put a mortar in the street and it kind of tips over and it doesn't really go anywhere and it kind of shoots underneath like a car where they had the whole bank of fireworks.
And then it blows up?
The whole front yard explodes.
How about you take a little longer to bring it up so MJ could see it? A little bit longer.
All right. I'm talking here. I'm talking here. You know, radio
Is
show.
there audio I can play, or,
Yes.
or do they curse?
No, there's
Where'd
no
you see
cursing.
it, Frog?
I saw it on there's a new website. It's called YouTube.
All right, I'm going to punch you.
YouTube.
New website called, what is it called?
YouTube.
How do you spell that?
YOUTube. YouTube.
YouTube.
And then type in.
And this is brand new, right?
Brand new,
YouTube.
yeah. It's
They
a brand new website.
Just launched this weekend, right?
yeah. And it's supposed to put videos, I guess, up. I don't know.
Crazy.
YouTube. That sounds like, I don't know if that's going to work out.
I don't think so either.
YouTube.
The name isn't.
It just sounds
Oh,
crappy.
here we go.
You know what? I think I've seen this video. I think I might have seen this.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I've seen this. Oh, yeah. I've seen this
A
video.
little kid got hit right in the back.
Yeah. Oh, then the car's on fire. Oh, this is like it was like carpet bombing.
That's like the old fireworks oven.
Oh, my God, I have seen that video.
I mean, you saw it because it came out last year.
Oh, so sorry. I was only 12 months off.
You want me to bust my chops about?
Oh yeah, it does have it says 11 months ago. So,
But you remember it reminded me of the shock of the fireworks oven that we thought was just going to be a couple booms, and it just went off like that.
man, that's like bombing like a Taliban position in Afghanistan or something.
That's horrifying.
Oh, that was crazy.
I don't mess with
Scary.
fireworks.
That's right.
I mean, the Department of Defense really should work in galaxy fireworks into their strategy.
So bottom line is, on Wednesday, we're going to have, I'm sure, a pile of 4th of July stories. Yeah, you know what? It's in my pile here somewhere. I'll find it later on. Kind of like a pre-show, pre-4th of July warning I'll get to later on, because there's a kid that found fireworks, I guess, in the house and then lit them up in the house. Yeah, I'll get to that story a little later on. All right, early morons in the news. Who likes beef burritos?
Who doesn't?
Yeah, it's my favorite kind of burrito.
I like a beef burrito.
I mean,
So listen to this. Cattle truck collides with a semi hauling burritos.
okay, hold on.
That's like a
now.
double beef burrito.
You're talking.
Yes, I'll take the double beef burrito, please.
Starving right now.
Sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Where's the taco?
Rare.
Where's the Taco Bell ding?
Yeah. This was in Nebraska. Cattle truck and a semi truck hauling a load of burritos collided. The Nebraska State Patrol said the burrito truck slowed for traffic on westbound I-80 between Lincoln and Emerald and was rear-ended by the cattle truck. You know, you've heard those crazy truck accidents where, like, a milk truck runs into a truck carrying, like, Kellogg's cornflakes or something.
Yeah. It just makes too much sense.
It just seems that, over the course of a year, you have these humorous collisions. Now, obviously, if there are serious injuries or if somebody is, dispatched, it's not quite as funny, but it is kind of funny. I mean, I remember when I was a kid and we used to load up into Dad's 1973 Pontiac Safari wagon.
Pile in, kids. The Schnitz are going for a trip.
Let's go, you miserable kids.
So, look, I'm glad you pay attention to the show. So my dad used to call us miserable kids.
My
So,
goodness.
and my dad was a good dad. Yeah, he still is. My dad is 80. He'll be 81 in October.
Question for you: Do
Yeah.
you ever call Julian and Chloe miserable kids?
No.
Oh,
How
are you
could
kidding
he?
me? I took the Larry Schnitt School of Parenting. I call my kids miserable kids all the time. Come here, you miserable kids. What? It's time for breakfast. Let's go.
I told a story. My dad was a good dad growing up, but whenever my brother and I would fight or if we were misbehaving,
Yeah.
he would just turn and we were like, "Stop it, you miserable kids!" So, Julian, have I ever called you and Chloe miserable kids?
I've never heard those words come out of your mouth.
Yeah, I never have. I mean, really, did I yell at you much growing up?
Not really, actually.
You guys were not terrible. Like, my brother and we were far worse than Julian and Chloe, growing up. I remember, I think the worst thing with Chloe, we had to drag her out of, or Michelle did, drag her out of the crazy buffet. Remember on Dale Mabry?
Dude, you had to drag me out of the crazy buffet. That was the best place ever.
Oh, that's true.
I love that place.
Yeah, Fester had to be dragged out by step towing.
Was she?
He's banned from the place.
They had to hook one of those big 18-wheeler, heavy 60-ton, those big trucks, with the 1927 wheels on, whatever the hell it is. Yeah. So, Chloe was misbehaving inside the crazy buffet, and Michelle had to, grab her and take her out to the car. That actually taught her a lesson. But miserable kids, I've never called my kids miserable kids. But going to Florida. So I got to get back on track and remember my story. I remember this because it was Hostess. and Hostess cupcakes, Twinkies. I mean, that just means deliciousness.
You know, back when I had them when I was a kid, I thought they were the best thing in the world. I had one recently. I'm like, what the hell was I thinking?
All right, so here's the deal. We're loaded up into Dad's. This is when we were, I can't remember whether we were still up in Nanuet, New York, or we moved to Virginia Beach, but we were in, Dad had like 2 or 3 Pontiac Safari wagons in a row with the fake wood contact paper paneling on the side.
Like a vacation.
No, that was a modified Ford
station wagon.
No, that was the Country Squire, right? I think that was a modified Ford.
Well, it had the wood paneling.
Yeah, it did. So we were driving through North or South Carolina, and there was a horrific, traffic was backed up, and my dad always had like traffic anxiety. My dad hated traffic jams and backed up and all that crap. So we're in a huge traffic jam, I-95 South, and we finally pass by the accident scene, and there's like a tractor-trailer cab down in a gully off of I-95. The trailer itself was ripped open, and I just remember boxes and boxes. It was like 200 yards of Hostess snack cakes. It was cupcakes, Twinkies, fruit pies. It was everything was strewn all. I just remember as a kid just looking out the window and all the Hostess products all over the road.
Dad, let's stop.
Oh, Am I misconstruing?
Are you what?
Misconstruing.
Misconstruing?
Hold on. What did you? Are you misconstruing? Is that what you were going to say?
I messed up the word big deal. Listen, wasn't there a crash with the pink snowballs a while, like 15 years ago? I remember talking about. And there was like the pink snowballs. There was like thousands of them all over the road.
I think you're right.
Or am I misconstruing that? I'm not sure.
I think you're mispronouncing that is what you're doing. Anyway, I just thought it was funny. A cattle truck rear ends a burrito truck.
That's great.
So if the burritos were some beef burritos in there, then it's a double beef burrito.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can end up with that if you kind of pressure the right person at Chipotle.
You're all about pressuring people.
Yeah, you know, you kind of a little more beef in there. Come on, come on, that's a little skippy, man. Come on, little light on the beef there. Why don't you juice that up a little bit? And sometimes you get somebody that doesn't give a crap, and they'll just load you on up. You know, when you're the fool. I just thought it was funny. So 60 cows ended up in the ditch.
Oh,
and then,
are the cows okay?
Yeah.
Police said the driver was seriously injured. The cattle were offloaded.
Who cares about him? How the cows?
I didn't see anything about any of the cattle being injured.
Are they still delicious?
How are their teats? Did they make it?
Tell you, why don't you call the Nebraska Highway Patrol and ask them how the teats are? Yeah. Oh, Froggy. Mm-hmm. Did you do any boating this weekend?
Oh, actually, I was at the beach all weekend.
We've got a green grouper story.
Green grouper?
Or a square grouper. What do you call it?
Square grouper. Oh, okay. I was going to say, wow, green.
Hey, but green grouper is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's a good name as well. Yeah, we got a green grouper story coming up. Nice. And, did I hear there was like a party at Froggy's place?
Yes.
Oh, boy, was there.
Hold on. When was this?
Tuesday night.
And we weren't invited.
Well, you were in the middle of some third world country.
Yeah. No,
yeah, what are you talking about?
The Cayman Islands are not a third world country, dude.
No, not a first or second.
Yeah, the Cayman Islands are first world.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I got to find out about the party at Froggy's house. Also, Froggy, I'm waiting for you to find a green grouper. Hold on.
My dreams. He's a square grouper.
Yeah. And we were talking about Roxanne's window being opened during intimate activities earlier.
Yeah. It's not. Really,
well,
it's not.
But I do have a voyeuristic story I got to tell.
Oh, good.
All right, hold on a minute. It's all next on a live MJ morning show here on the 3rd of July. We are live, 6:51. Would be a really bad time for air conditioning to... You know what we ought to do? I don't know whether we'll do it here. I don't know if I'm going to have time in this segment here or whether we'll push it off because we start our long hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ morning show in just a few minutes. But usually it's about 7:23, 7:24 every morning. We launch an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop show. No commercials, no music, just nonstop, solid A-list MJ morning show crap. So, the crap wagon, Julian.
Dude, I'm actually, I'm actually still looking.
Hey, you got to talk in your microphone.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm still looking online,
Right.
as we're sitting here.
So Julian is in because Michelle and Chloe, they're up in New York right now because Chloe is getting settled in because Chloe is doing like how old is she? It's like 6 weeks.
It's like a 6 week long program.
Dude, move the microphone in a position.
Sorry.
Yeah, there you
He's
go.
a movie maker, not a broadcaster.
Dude, you're going to NYU Film School? Move the microphone in front of your face.
Yeah, he's not going to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. Give him a
Spit it
break.
out there,
Yeah.
Pete.
So it's just Julian and I continue Bachelor Weekend here because Julian and I were down in Cayman. We were down in Little Cayman scuba diving last week. And now we come back, and Chloe and Michelle, they're up in Manhattan because Chloe is moving into a dorm for like 6 weeks doing an NYU summer class. So that's the deal. So Julian said we need to get a new MJ Morning Show vehicle. Julian was fascinated by the MJ Morning Show Bluesmobile.
Who
And
wasn't
yeah,
really?
you know, it's a shame I let that thing deteriorate. But I had no idea we were going to bring back the MJ Morning Show. I just didn't know if we were going to, and it happened. And I wish I still had. I wish I would have garaged that, and I wish I would have kept that. That's a regret.
How is that not in the Tampa Bay Museum down by Channelside?
You know what? I totally regret not preserving the MJ Morning Show Bluesmobile, which was like a perfect replica of the '74 Dodge Monaco former police car. We had the big siren, the big air raid siren on top.
That's where all the raccoons lived.
Oh, man, I regret. But Julian says we need to get a new MJ Morning Show vehicle. And I said, you know what? We'll call it the MJ Morning Show Crap Wagon. And speaking of a 1974...
What are we going to do, a manure truck?
No. Speaking of a 1974 Pontiac Safari station wagon or like a Wagon Queen family truckster, I'm thinking we do the MJ Morning Show Crap Wagon.
What's it going to have to do with crap?
No, it's just going to be a crappy car.
Oh, but I see crappy cars all the time.
It's called the Crap Wagon.
Yeah, you could call it the 2010 Cadillac, and it's the car that
All
I
right,
drive. And
so-
nothing's fancy about that.
All right.
We got to do something.
All right, so folks, hold on. It's a work in progress. So, all right, here's the deal. So, 4th of July, long extended weekend for many. I mentioned taking phone calls. I don't know if we're going to have time to do it here, but we certainly will when we go an hour and 20 minutes nonstop coming up in a bit. But I wanted, Fester, stop yawning. What are you doing?
You're so tired.
Since we began the show, you have yawned no less than 80 times.
You went to sleep at 1.
That's accurate, yes. We should not be here today.
I want to take phone calls later on about people that are working today because I thought the traffic. Hold on, Roxanne, what are you giving me a.
Oh, no, this is fun, guys. This doesn't work.
Because now we're like rubbing it in everybody's faces, those of us who have to work. I'm with Fester 100%. Why are we here?
Oh,
Really?
Okay, hold on.
I want management to know that I am happy to be here, okay?
So today is not a national holiday.
It is not. This is not a Beasley Media Group or corporate entity. It is not an official holiday.
But nobody else is in the building except one other person.
But technically, I guess you get docked a vacation day because this is not a recognized holiday. Anyway, I want to take phone calls. I don't know if we'll do it now. Probably not. But later on, I want to take phone calls from people that are on a normal work day today. I think a lot of folks are doing a normal work day today.
Of course.
And then tomorrow, we are off for the 4th of July. Julian, what movie do you want to go see?
I want to go see Asteroid City tomorrow.
Or we can do it tonight.
What's Asteroid
Yeah,
City?
but Mom wants to go see it.
Oh, that's right. Mom is. But hold on. But
Asteroid City is a Wes Anderson film.
what time does Mom fly in tomorrow?
I think like 10 a.m.
Oh, so she comes in early.
Yeah.
Can I recommend an amazing movie
Yeah. What
that
is
I know
that?
you'll love?
What?
It's called Rubber, and it's about a tire that kills people. We should watch the trailer. A tire
Boy, am I glad you said a tire.
kills an entire city. A rubber tire, sir.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh my God!
There's
You
no-
got to see this.
You're making
movie.
this up. There's no
I
movie called
promise you.
Tire.
It's real.
It
Are you
inspired
serious?
It inspired Armpit Killer. My movie.
2010 horror comedy,
Yeah.
hour
Look.
25.
Rubber, about a tire.
A tire that kills a whole town?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it comes to life.
Why don't you guys stay in the night and watch that?
Sounds like a ripoff of Stephen King's Christine.
Well, I haven't heard of that movie.
Well, we're going to have movies now, just car parts, tires. Like with Stephen King, it was the whole car, Christine. So now we've got tire. What about hubcap?
Coming out this fall, carburetor.
It's a good movie, actually. It might inspire you.
Door handle.
Yes.
What's the thing that all those people are stealing?
Catalytic converters.
Catalytic converter 2.
Yeah, by the way, the 74 Dodge Monaco, the former MJ Morning Show Bluesmobile, that was a 74 Dodge Monaco. Cop tires, cop shocks, cop motor. It was the model before catalytic converter, so it ran good on regular gas.
Is that a quote from the movie?
It is.
I suppose.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yes.
Quote.
One of the most famous quotes.
Ladies and gentlemen, that would be a quote from the Blues Brothers. Absolutely. Wow. I'm not messing around here, dude. All right, so I'm thinking a little later on we'll take some phone calls from people who are on a normal schedule today, and they're enjoying the regular daily antics of the MJ Morning Show. And, because I was getting ready to talk about this earlier. Rick. We need a nickname for Rick.
I got one, but I can't say it on the air.
He's nice.
Hold on, the guy's
so
been
nice.
I got to be honest. Listen, the new program director who replaced Ted, and we got along with Ted. The new program director is Rick, and listen, I just had open ears, open eyes, and I just said, hey, just let me see what he's like, and I think the guy's been great so far. I've got no issues with the new program director. I get along fine with the guy.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, so far so good.
Of course, Fester has some sort of issue. I mean, what's new?
But he was expecting us to take off today. And
look at us going above and beyond.
I think we kind of thwarted plans for the More Music 4th of July 4-day Bang Fest or whatever the hell it was.
That's a great name for a 4th of July party.
Bang Fest?
The Bang Fest.
I think it happens, actually, on a floaty out in the middle of a lake somewhere.
the Bang Fest. Hey, I'll tell you what. Flying in, let me tell you right now, flying in on Cayman Airways KX 200.
Was it a bang fest?
Hang on a minute. Let me tell you. Speaking of big 4th of July parties and everything, as I said, we flew in from obviously the south, and we were landing to the south from the north. So we came up from Grand Cayman. We overflew Cuba. Then we rolled in, around Naples, and then cruised up, past Fort Myers. And instead of landing straight on runway one left, past MacDill, we went straight up to Land O'Lakes, and we had to make a U-turn to come back to land on runway 19 right. And I tell you, we flew right over Tampa Bay and right over Old Hillsborough Bay. And I looked down. I could not believe how many boats were surrounding Beer Can Island yesterday. Oh, yeah. So, Julie, we landed at 155, I think, or 152.
Sounds about right.
And so about 1:40 yesterday, 1:40 p.m., we're overflying Old Hillsborough Bay, right past the mouth of Tampa Bay, and I look down, I'm like, oh my God, what is going on down there? And I'm looking, and there were hundreds of boats.
Yeah.
All anchored up around Beer Can Island.
It's a very popular spot.
Oh man, it was jammed yesterday.
I've never been. Never went.
Stop yawning.
Dude, you are yawning.
I'm still
You're yawning. Don't talk. You just yawn talked.
I'm sorry.
You just yawned.
You yawn talked.
I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here.
Dude, coffee. Dude, you have not. I've never seen anyone yawn this much.
I don't think I've ever yawned
Do you
this much.
still wear your big, fighter pilot CPAP mask?
No, I don't wear a CPAP mask. I just cut logs all night. Waking up the neighborhood.
Did you have a device for a while?
Yeah.
They diagnosed me with apnea.
Remember his sleep tests?
And then you should wear this, and I wore it for 2 nights. I'm like, forget this.
Oh, that's right. Years ago, we posted the video on our website.
Yeah.
That's right. During the original MJ Morning Show, we posted Fester's sleep study video.
It was in fast motion. It was like, wouldn't stop moving.
Twitching.
It's like you're having seizures or something. All right. So anyway, speaking of boating. Oh, by the way, if you were at Beer Can Island yesterday early afternoon and you looked up, that was my flight. Julian and I were right above you, and I was looking down at all that partying. Oh, and remember, hey, boating under the influence, folks, that's like DUI, man, but you're in a boat. So Do not boat and drink, because that's boating under the influence, man, and that is just as severe.
Weeks like this, I stay off the water because there's a lot of
there's
googans out there that rent boats and rent jet skis, and they don't know where the sandbars and where the oyster bars are, and they crash into you.
Oh, great. Anyway, I was talking about the square groupers or the.
Yes.
I like green grouper.
Well, it depends what the material is, because square groupers is cocaine.
No, it's not. It's weed.
I thought a square grouper was cocaine as well.
Square is cocaine wrapped in the white.
You look it up, and if it's not that, I get to punch you.
It's probably any bale of drugs that's floating in the waters is a square grouper.
Yeah, I guess. Well, the documentary on Netflix is about a bale of.
Oh, it does say marijuana.
Yeah. Listen to this. This is down in the Keys.
Interesting.
Boater found a 7-pound bale of marijuana down in the Florida Keys.
7 pounds.
That's like the perfect size.
We're both right. It's cocaine as well.
Yeah, I think it's any bale of drugs that's floating in the water is a square grouper. Dried and processed medical marijuana bud. Oh, that's just the caption. Boater in the Florida Keys made a discovery. This is Big Pine Key. This was over the weekend, Saturday, 1:30 p.m.
You reported it? What?
Deputies were called to Big Pine Key Resort after the boater found the drugs, a marijuana bale, 13 miles northeast of Big Pine. Bale was said to have weighed 7.4 pounds. After deputies seized the bale, it was turned over to U.S. Customs and Border Patrol. So
that guy is such a weenie. He should have went into biz.
You're 7 pounds. You'd be in business, what, 2 days?
I'm going to tell you right now, with Froggy's medical marijuana consumption, if you found the bale, you would keep it and not turn it into authorities. What's the matter with you?
Personal use, officer.
What's the matter with you?
What if at our beach outing on last week, we had a big square grouper roll up? What
do you think I was looking for all day?
It would have been the best beach party ever.
Froggy's looking for square groupers is what he's looking for.
Fish for it all week.
7:14 at the MJ Morning Show. Hey, when we get back, we start an hour and 20 minutes nonstop. I'm going to phones. When we get back, next segment, we're going to take some phone calls from people who are working today, and it's a regular Monday, and tomorrow's the holiday. How many folks took a 4-day weekend? And then I got Fester's all disgruntled over here because Fester was asking me when I'm taking my long summer vacation. And
this is more terrible news.
Yeah, hold on. Well, we got a lot of stuff coming up. There is a lot in the next segment. 1 hour and 20 minutes nonstop MJ Morning Show next, folks. Don't move. Hey, if you are in the market. on Q105, 725 at the MJ Morning Show. 1 hour, 20 minutes of nonstop MJ Morning Show starts right now. I mentioned a little while ago about taking a really gross picture in the studio, and I'm going to hold this up to MJ TV. I might send it to Andrew so he can post it. I'm not going to litter up my Instagram by posting this picture. But, Froggy, why are you sweating profusely? Why do you have
What is it, Bully Froggy Day?
No, it's not. I'm just saying you lifted your arms and you
My gosh, what is
hold
this?
on. You were talking to Fester a few minutes ago, and this is during one of the breaks. Dude, look at your arms.
It's hot as hell in here.
All right, wait, hold on.
It's
First
really
of all,
hot.
At that point, we were talking about the burritos, so it could be the meat sweat.
Yeah, thank you, Julian.
Yes.
Wait, what?
By the way, that other voice you hear, it's Julian, whose birthday's tomorrow. Julian is going to be 19 years old tomorrow. I'm like, what the hell? My kid's going to be 19 years old tomorrow. And then next month in August, Chloe's going to be 22. What is going on?
Well, speaking of kids, my
Yeah.
kids are 11 and almost 9.
Are you sure about
12.
that?
And
you sound very uncertain.
This is what I teach them about bullies.
Oh, I thought about meat sweats.
No. I say to them, I say, if a bully makes fun of your armpit sweat, you stand in front of him like this.
Dude, get it.
No, I'm not going to hurt you.
Get away from me.
My hands behind my back.
Get away from me.
I say, boys, you put your hand behind your
Right.
back and you walk up to
He's
me.
gonna
Right.
kick. He's gonna kick.
Don't touch me.
That's assault.
Don't touch
That's
me.
assault.
It would be a battery, but
And
that's
what you do is you
I
go.
Don't
Don't you ever
I don't
ever do that.
Why do you stop at my foot?
And then you foot
Oh
stomp
my
him.
God!
You give him a foot stomp, a real good
That
one.
is not.
You just broke my metatarsals.
That is not.
What did
And
you
you
do?
foot stomp him real
my-
quick, like I did.
Ouch.
Did you see that?
Dude, you just foot stomped me.
I heel
What
foot
do you-
stomped
would you
you.
do that?
And I say, don't you ever do that to
God.
me again. Did
That's
you get that
like-
on video, Andrew?
Boy,
My
That's
God.
that's a lesson on how to deal with
Ouch.
bullies. Now, how's your foot? How's your
Ow,
foot feel?
my foot hurts.
Good.
How are your armpits, MJ?
Yeah.
My armpits are fine. I don't have awful
Yeah, look
pit
at mine.
stains.
Look at mine.
All right, hold
Oh,
on.
my God.
Come over to my camera so people can get a better look at this thing.
It's like he has Lake Michigan and Lake Huron in the headlock.
Hey, Andrew, do you have this on MJTV?
You know what's weird?
Oh my God!
Is
It's
I've noticed
Dude, get out of here! Go away!
Mondays.
Go away! Go, dude!
all over your
It's like you've got a sprinkler on under your
Listen,
armpits.
It's
MJ.
not cool
Yes.
in here.
It's always sweaty armpit Monday around here. I've noticed that with everybody, including myself.
What happens
Mondays
is-
we sweat more. I don't know if we're sweating toxins out of our
Oh,
bodies.
yeah, we're sweating.
I don't know if we're sweating meat out of our bodies or
I've
if
got-
it's just hotter in here.
I've got arsenic coming out of my pores right now.
It's all the stress.
Yeah, tell me all
Yeah.
the meat you've had in your body over the weekend, Roxanne.
Oh.
None. It was abstinence weekend traveling with the children.
Oh my God!
So, what happens, MJ, is this
What's going on in here?
This facility has the air conditioner on a timer, so it doesn't work over the week.
Oh, so it
Sunday,
thinks
there's no people.
It
in
thinks
here.
this is a holiday weekend. Still, you think that the Koger? What the hell's this place called
I
now?
don't know. Whatever it's called. I think it might be programmed not to be functioning at full percentage.
Can I be honest? I want out of this studio. I want out of this building so badly.
Why don't you build your own studio?
Hang on. I am Well, that's we'll see. I'm hoping that there's some stray fireworks that burn this building to the ground tomorrow.
Guess what happens if something like that does happen? You're going to be first one interviewed behind the big light.
What? So I'm going to be
You just incriminated yourself.
I'm going to be a suspect.
Yeah. And no, I don't think, what was it? Remember back in the day, the lady said it doesn't go on until 7:30, the AC?
Yeah, the AC doesn't kick
Yeah.
on until
Oh my God.
We got 2 minutes.
Well, they got to figure that out because it seems that it got a little better, but I just don't know why I can't have a studio that is just cool and phenomenal from start to end. That's a big problem here. Anyway, so tomorrow's a big day, 4th of July, for a couple of reasons. It's Julian's birthday. My son Julian is in the studio. Julian will be 19 years old on the 4th of July. He was born 19 years ago tomorrow, 4th of July, at St. Joe's Women's over in Tampa. Julian, your birth time was like 2
something.
Yeah,
like,
2 o'clock.
It was in the middle of the afternoon because I was
Yeah.
blacked out drunk. I remember.
Yeah, Julian was a little after 2 o'clock. Tomorrow will be 19 years for Julian.
Wow.
And then tomorrow, 4th of July, obviously the country's birthday. It is, I always lose track. What birthday is this for the U.S.?
1776.
2023 minus 1776.
1976.
It's 247? Oh, man, we're 3 years away from 250.
Ooh, we got to have a parade.
Wow, yeah. All right, so here's the deal. why is the 4th of July huge for Fester?
It's one of the most significant days of the year for me.
This should be a national holiday all by itself. For Fester, this particular event usurps the 4th of July and Independence Day. And, of course, I'd be talking about what?
The Nathan's hot dog eating contest at noon tomorrow in Coney Island.
Which, by
Joey
the way,
Chestnut.
Joey Chestnut.
Exactly. Which, by the way, Julian, I think you've heard this story. In St. Joe's Women's, in the delivery room where Michelle was, and she was in that nice suite in the back. I don't know if it's still the same or if they've remodeled over there, but there was a TV in the room and everything. And
the nice room with a TV.
well, no, there was
sounds fancy.
There was like a nice. I'm trying to remember. It seemed like there was furniture in there with like a TV on a hutch or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, so during Michelle being in labor, I'm watching the hot dog eating contest at Coney Island.
Yeah.
It's on ESPN.
It's an hour-long event,
Yeah,
the TV broadcast.
Michelle's in labor about to squeeze Julian out, and I'm watching the Nathan's hot dog.
You're watching Joey Chestnut squeeze stuff into his face.
And you know what? It all kind of made sense because it all started with a hot dog, really.
Okay.
Don't say in the hallway.
What is
At Ballpark Franks, they plump when you cook them.
Yeah, right. You have a mini Frank.
Oh, yeah. What those little mini corn dogs.
Yeah.
They plump with cocktail Wheaties. Is that
Yeah,
it?
you got a little cocktail
Are you talking
wings.
about the pigs in a blanket?
Oh, that's your father.
That's what I call making out.
So Fester, Joey Chestnut is the reigning champ, obviously.
Yes. It's an exciting event. It is, and I stand by this, the finest American sporting event, the finest event in the world.
Is that crazy MC guy going to be back? Who is that
Yeah,
guy?
guy's been doing it for the whole time.
Yeah, that guy, and ladies and gentlemen.
That guy's great.
You know, he goes into like this whole. He like writes this opening rant where he goes on for like 2 minutes of just
a
like
bit much.
building up the hype.
The crowd is awesome.
George Shea is that dude.
Yeah, George Shea was one of the founders of Major League Eating, and all this guy does is travels to. He sanctions eating events.
Okay.
It's like this big ruse this guy has going on, and he's a brilliant guy.
Making a living.
Making a great living doing it.
Joey Chestnut beat me in a chicken wing eating contest one time. I was partners with Matt Stoney and Joey Chestnut.
Who the hell's Matt Stoney?
He's another competitive eater.
Okay, all right.
He's like a C-level competitive eater.
At the time, they were 1 and 2, but Joey Chestnut's the best.
Listen,
So Fester is excited beyond belief. Tomorrow, one of the greatest days of the year for Fester, the Nathan's hot dog eating contest up in Coney Island.
Coney Island, with surf and seaside or something like that. But listen, when Julian was born and you watched it, Kobayashi won that year.
Kobayashi won a bunch of years.
He won a bunch, yeah.
Yeah, but then he got in trouble. Why did Kobayashi get in trouble?
He was cheating.
It was the whole Me Too movement and him and hot dogs, and it was.
He did. He got.
I don't think
no,
so.
no, no. He got in some kind of trouble.
I was trying to make a
He
hot
was
dog.
stuffing the hot dogs with weights.
No,
We got weights and hot dogs.
That would work against you. That
That was why it's so
that
weird.
doesn't make sense.
I mean, Kobayashi is the reason why they have the rule now. You can only ingest hot dogs orally.
What?
That's
Fester, what are you
doing?
doing?
Is that like a hot dog suppository joke?
I'm just trying to make jokes.
Because I'm starving. If it is.
That sounds really.
What the heck is that?
Kobayashi with 62. No, 64.
Right.
Oh,
You know, I saw this interesting story. The female competitive eater. Do you know who the champ is?
Does she date?
The Black Widow, Sonya.
yeah, she's really small.
No, it may be somebody different. Who?
Miko Sudo.
Yes.
But I
we
think
interviewed her, guys.
Yes, she lives here.
Yes, we talked to her on the phone
Yes.
one time, and her
Oh, yeah.
boyfriend.
I did. Listen to this. The headline grabbed my attention. Hot dog eating champ Miki Sudo reveals grossest mishap, and it will stay with you. If Miki Sudo looks protective of her space during the Nathan's hot dog eating contest on July 4th at Coney Island, chalk it up to the hazards of the profession. Sudo, who seeks her 9th women's title, was asked about the grossest thing that has happened in her competitive eating. Unfortunately, she answered, somebody while eating chili burped up some of the chili that they were consuming, and I got some of the debris on my shoulders.
How's that not an occupational hazard? It's called a reversal, by the way, people. There's a technical term
Never
for
seen
it.
Stand By Me? It happens all the time.
Yeah. I mean,
You know, I'd like to see a good blueberry pie eating contest like Stand By Me.
Load up with Epicac and raw eggs.
here's the deal. If you're
Yes, Fester.
a competitive eater and you know you're not going to win, you know you're not going to beat Joey Chestnut, but you know you're still going to put down like 40 with like a minute left. I got to just pull my own trigger. And
do you just destroy your innards? Are they ever the same?
Anyway, how is Joey Chestnut alive?
Yeah. Well, I don't think he's going to live long, but,
You don't think he's going to live? He's the finest athlete our country has to offer.
Yeah,
Oh, that's no
teeth.
joke. That's no joke. I mean, that's hard on your system, but they have to be really well trained, like physically trained. They have to train their stomach. He's an athlete.
Who's the greatest football player ever, Froggy? Greatest football player ever.
Dennis Bird.
Okay. How about one we heard of?
Matty McStinkowitz.
All right, I'm sorry. I even asked
Matty
you. Jeez.
McStinkowitz?
He was a linebacker.
From what team?
The Green Bay.
Who's the best baseball player ever? Our
Dale
favorite.
Murphy.
Dale Murphy. That's
Dale
right.
Murphy.
Dale Murphy can't even eat 3 hot dogs.
All right, let me finish the story on local Miki Sudo, who is up in Coney Island right now. She is getting ready for the women's competitive Nathan's hot dog eating contest. And
Do you have her number?
you know what? I think we might have it.
I don't know.
Sudo, who has learned how her body can adapt, even childbirth didn't stop the Port Richey, Florida resident, who's the top-ranked woman in Major League Eating. So she lives right in Port Richey, right here in the Tampa Bay area, and she'll be in the women's competitive hot dog eating contest tomorrow. And about 2 months after welcoming her son Max, with her husband and fellow pro eater Nick Weary, in 2021, Sudo competed in a chicken wing eating contest. She downed 246 wings in 12 minutes to beat Joey Chestnut. She beat Joey Chestnut in a wing eating contest.
She must have a technique or something.
She was pregnant. That's not fair because you
Wow.
can eat more, I think, right?
Eating for
the
two?
baby
Is
was
that
born
Yeah, eating for
2 months earlier.
There goes my
She
theory.
turns 38 this month. And she holds the women's record of 48.5 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
Now, wasn't there a fight last year? Didn't Joey Chestnut tackle a guy?
Oh, no, there was some like protester that ran up on the hot dog eating stage and I think bouncers got him. Oh no, I think
Joey Chestnut clotheslined him.
I think Joey. Was it Joey or another contestant?
No, Joey Chestnut. I put him in a crossface chicken wing or something.
Yeah, somebody tried to like breach the hot dog eating line last year at the Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
They were bun protesters.
Right.
Joey Chestnut chokes protester at hot dog eating contest from 22.
There it is.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I think it was a crossface chicken wing.
Yeah,
I think that's one of the eating contests.
yeah.
I have a couple seconds of an ad to play here.
Yeah.
Oh,
hold on
I
a minute.
hate YouTube, this new site.
Yeah.
You got to work on these ads.
Hold on, man. Let's see the video here.
I mean, he's an aggressive fella. Maybe he is an athlete.
Yeah. There was a protester last year. Here we go. Watch this. Hot dog eating contest. Here's the protester. He runs behind. Then he comes up to Joey Chestnut. Joey
got him.
Joey
choked him
Chestnut
out.
put him in a headlock and threw him on the ground.
Look at this.
And he's still downing him.
Boom! And what was it? It was Expose Something Death Star. Roll the video back and then freeze it. Hold on a minute. What were they protesting?
Did he still win after tackling a guy?
I got control. I got control.
Look at how fast he reacts. Joey Chestnut just doesn't even think about it.
Well, Joey's mid-bite. He's like
Yeah.
17
Right
hot
there.
dogs in.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
hold on.
Go back.
What was the? Hang on. I want to see what the sign said. The protester. All right, leave it alone, Fester. I got it.
Exposed.
Oh, Smithfield Death Star.
What's that?
Smithfield.
The meat processing company that makes like almost all the sausage in the country.
Smithfield Foods. So Smithfield, Virginia. So I guess they were protesting Smithfield.
Joey didn't like that.
And Joey puts the guy in a headlock
He's like,
and throws him on the ground.
It's like Smithfield pays me $2 million a year. I'll kill you.
All right, so Fester, ladies and gentlemen, all excited about tomorrow and the hot dog eating contest. Joey Chestnut and our very own local Miki Sudo.
I'm going for her.
And I think we need to mention Miki's in great shape. It's not like when you picture a competitive eater,
You
female.
picture Lard Ass from Stand By Me.
Yeah, she's in phenomenal shape.
Boom,
Baba, boom, baba, boom, baba.
boom, baba.
The Elk Club.
Why else is Fester excited? Something else has happened, and Fester is excited. Folks, Fester will spend, I'm guessing, a cumulative amount of approximately 20 days a year at this place. Fester, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
What is it?
I do.
Fester, hold on.
I have no idea what you're talking
You don't know?
Why'd you say yes?
I don't know because I thought you was going to say it. Help me here.
Roxanne, what do you think it is?
The Buc-ee's, the largest Buc-ee's in the state in the world.
The Ocala Buc-ee's is going to be the largest Buc-ee's ever.
Yeah, it's not open tomorrow. It's open like in a year from now.
Yeah. Well, that I didn't say it was opening tomorrow.
I know, but you're like, Fester's very excited.
Well, because
you roped me with this whole Nathan's thing.
The news came out
That the Buc-ee's in Ocala is going to be the nation's largest.
it'll be the largest Buc-ee's.
Wow.
So the current largest is 74,000 square feet.
Yeah, like in Kentucky or something.
It's in Sevierville, Tennessee.
Sevierville, Tennessee.
Wherever the hell that is. Is that near Dollywood?
I think it's all near Dollywood in Tennessee.
120 gas pumps. Is that crazy? 120 gas pumps at this Buc-ee's location in Tennessee. And that's 74,000 square feet of inside space. The Buc-ee's they're building off I-75 in Ocala, which will be open in 2025, so about a year and a half away, it's going to be 80,000 square feet. And again, more than 100 gas pumps.
Okay, hold on. We were joking about Sevierville being near Dollywood.
Is it right there at
It
Dollywood?
is right near Pigeon Forge.
Oh, it is. It's
like the next town over.
It's right down the road from Dollywood. It
Between
is.
Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, there's the biggest Buc-ee's up until the one in Ocala opens.
I want to go to phones because the whole crew is disgruntled. I want the crew to be gruntled. And, we had a whole discussion about this a couple of weeks back, that gruntled is a word. But everyone uses disgruntled for being out of sorts, upset, angry. Everyone uses the word disgruntled, but dis goes in front of gruntled. And gruntled actually means that you're happy. Gruntled is if you're everything's copacetic.
Yeah.
Isn't that a category in like beauty, like Miss Gruntled?
Miss Gruntled kind of
Here
thing.
Stop
she
miscongeniality.
is, Miss Gruntled America.
Joke. No, but gruntled is not a nice sounding word.
No, but we should try to make it more mainstream. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so gruntled to see you.
Well, that's what we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, that gruntled is actually you're happy.
But the
make it
word
mainstream.
just sounds blah.
It does.
It sounds very bluff.
It's like that your microphone sounds bluck as well.
Blah.
Yeah. Hey, can you have Andrew have the engineers tweak Julian's mic? It just doesn't have any high end and mid range presence, or maybe there's phlegm in the mic or something. I don't know.
Probably.
All right, I want to go to phones here, folks. I would like to talk to folks who are working today. We are, and I was just about to say that the crew is not gruntled. The crew is disgruntled. Fester has brought up 90 times to me. Why are we working today?
Why are we working
Because
today?
we just got off of vacation. We were off all last week, and today is not a company holiday. Tomorrow is the 4th of July. Tomorrow's the company holiday. So to me, this is a regular Monday. We're off tomorrow for the 4th of July. Then we'll be back again live, unless you guys want to work tomorrow.
I'll come in.
Yeah, let's come in. It'd be great.
Let's do it tomorrow. All right, so here's the deal. We're here today. And I would like to talk to listeners that are just doing a normal Monday workday. Phone us up right now. What are you doing today? Is this just a normal workday Monday for you? And then, of course, you're off tomorrow for the 4th of July. And remember, there are plenty of people that work on the 4th of July. There are stores that are open. Of course, first responders, police, fire, rescue. Pilots, air traffic control. There's plenty of them.
Plenty of things are open.
Doctors and nurses. The hospital's still to run. All right, let's go to phones here. 800-990-1047. If you've never called the MJ Morning Show ever in the past, call us right now. Make this your first time, all right? So if you've never called us, or if you have called us, just want to know, are you working today? Is this a normal day? And are you happy that we're doing the MJ Morning Show today? And because Rick, our program director, he originally scheduled this as 4th of July Ass Blast Weekend Music Blast Off.
And that's why he's an excellent program director,
Right.
because we should have the ass blast.
Because I got the email. It's like, okay, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we're going to have 4th of July. I said,
It's called the 4-day 4th of July Best Songs of Summer Chitty Chitty Bang 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 Fest Blast Off Summer. So please get it right.
that's a liner?
I think she just made that up because it's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, her favorite movie.
All right.
When the straight person makes a joke, sometimes we have to really?
Look at the phones. Every line has lit up. So people are listening. Are you happy we're working today? Why are you working today? We're working, and plenty of folks are working. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047 on this 3rd of July, 2023. This is not a best of. We didn't opt for these 4 hours being, what is it, the chitty? Say that again? What is
It's the 4-day, 4th of July holiday weekend, best songs of summer, chitty chitty bang 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 fest, boom boom shakalaka boom fest.
On Q105.
On Q105.
On Q105. But there's a 4-hour break from 6 to 10 this morning because we're doing a live show. Let's go to phones.
We're going to interrupt the 80s and more with this.
Johan in Spring Hill. Am I pronouncing that right?
John?
Oh, it's John. Oh, jeez. Andrew had your name totally misspelled on the screen.
He put an extra O between the H and the N, and it looked like Johan.
Anyway, so John, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, brother. Long time caller, long time listener. Love you guys' show. Monday morning, typical Monday for me. I'm a handyman. We're back at it again.
All right. Are you taking off tomorrow, though, 4th of July?
Yeah, I own my own business, so yeah, I'm taking tomorrow off for sure.
All right, fantastic. So, John, are you happy we're live this morning?
Oh, I love it. I was kind of aggravated that you took another vacation and.
Wait a sec. I took last week off. I went scuba diving down in Little Cayman. Hey, John, are you on Instagram?
Oh yeah.
All right. Did you see my scuba videos?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
I mean, that's some good stuff. That's some Discovery Channel stuff right there.
That's some Jacques Strap Cousteau.
Nathan Jones, I wanted to go too.
All right, John. Thanks for the call, buddy. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks, Jay.
All right, let's grab Leslie in Seminole. Leslie, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Morning, Leslie. So normal Monday for you, right?
Yes, unfortunately.
What do you do?
I work for a doctor, and the whole complex is closed but us. The mailman came in Friday and was disappointed that we were open.
Oh.
We're the only ones.
Wow. And what type of medical practice is it?
A primary care physician.
Gotcha. So you're all booked up today?
No, we have 7 patients for the day.
And what is typical load for the day?
25.
Oh, wow. So it is a light day.
Yes, light
all right.
day.
Leslie, are you happy we're working today here at the MJ Morning Show?
I am very happy because I have to have my morning entertainment, but I'm sorry for you guys that you're working, but I'm glad.
No, I'm not. I just came off vacation. I'm happy to be here.
I'm sorry to be here.
All right.
I know you are, but thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Long-time listener.
Thank you, Leslie.
What do you think they're going to say, MJ? I'm not happy you're on. I mean, what are you looking for here?
Pissed off that you're on today, MJ.
Actually, I'm not happy about it.
All right. Pamela's in Sefner. Hey, Pam.
Hey, MJ. How you doing, buddy?
Doing well. So you're working today, right?
I'm working today, man. I work for the school district, and I got to feed kids. Even though we don't have any kids on campus, any kid that wants to come eat, I'm here to feed you.
Let's go.
All right, so is it like a Hillsborough County summer program or what?
Yes, sir. The summer student nutrition program.
How many kids come to that?
I got about 125 on a regular day.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Today I'll probably have about 5.
Gotcha. What's on the menu today?
Today we're having some chicken sandwiches, some apples, and some carrots. It's going to be a good day.
I got to be honest. You guys should have been awarded the 4th Michelin star in the Tampa Bay area.
Yeah. Delicious.
Thank you.
Yep.
We do it for the kids, man, you know?
Yep. What is it? Koya, Roca, and Lilac. Those are the 3
And
Michelin
Hillsborough
stars.
County cafeterias.
Yeah. Thank you. Hey, Pamela, have a great day.
You too, guys.
All right, let me grab Nancy, who's on US 19. Hello, Nancy. You're on the MJ Morning Show.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Doing fine. Nancy, you're working today, right?
I sure am. I'm heading down to St. Pete Beach all the way from Holiday.
And what are you doing on St. Pete Beach today? What kind of work?
Short-term rental. So I'm the office manager there, so I got to be there with a smile.
And it's a very busy weekend. Are you totally booked?
We are 100% booked. So we have security coming in because there's not nice people that come try to, disrupt the peace.
Hold on. I want to hear about this. Wait a minute. All right, so how many short-term rentals are you responsible for? How many units?
There's 60.
60 units. All right, so tell me about having to have security because of the not nice people that want to disturb the peace. What happens?
Well, no, it's just like a couple of years ago we had a family. It was one family, the Hatfields and Macaws, and, they just do what Hatfields and Macaws do. So we just yeah, we always prepare.
Gotcha, Nancy. Thanks for calling in. Oh, here's Dennis. Dennis is a doctor. Yeah, doctors have to work, right? Dennis, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Oh, from St. Joe's. Hey, Dennis. Hi, welcome.
Good morning.
So, Dennis, what kind of physician are you?
I'm a surgeon here in St. Joseph Hospital.
Gotcha. You know, Julian, my son, who's in studio today, Julian and I just got back from Little Cayman yesterday, so Julian came in this morning. Julian was born at St. Joe's Women's 19 years ago tomorrow. He's a 4th of July baby. So doctors and nurses were working on the 4th of July when Julian was born.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, and we'll continue giving full service to all that come here.
Dennis, do you have surgery scheduled today, or is it just emergency surgery?
No, we do have scheduled surgery today. It's been a low volume, but we do have surgery scheduled for today. Tomorrow, we do have a few cases as well.
Gotcha, 4th of July. All right. Hey, Dennis, thanks for checking in, buddy. I appreciate it.
Thanks for being there. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Doc.
Dennis is a surgeon at St. Joe's. That's fantastic. Let's grab Christy and Holiday. Christy, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi there.
Hi, Christy, welcome to the show. You're working today. What do you do?
I'm a pool service. I'm a pool tech, actually.
Ah.
So I have got to make sure people's pools are nice for the holidays. So I had the option to take it off, but I decided not to.
Exactly, because people need crystal clear pools for the holiday weekend, right?
Yep, swimming and barbecue and all that, they all go all in hand. So absolutely.
Yep. Christy, thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Maria's in Plant City. Festa, look at all these people that are working today. Hey, is General RV open today?
Okay, listen, stores are open
today. Are you going to General RV after the...
Hell no.
Oh, man, really?
Maria's...
sleep all day.
Sorry, Purcell. I'm not going to be there today.
Maria's in Plant City. Hey, Maria.
Hi, good morning.
All right, is this a typical Monday for you?
Yes, it is. And thank you for being on the radio because it feels like a routine day for me.
Yeah, and the crew's disgruntled at me because I decided to do the show today.
I'm gruntled. Okay, MJ, listen.
Yeah.
And this is, every store is open. If you work in retail, if you work in a service, you're going to be at work today. This is like an office. This is an office holiday. This is like nobody's going to be.
Not necessarily.
For a lot of offices.
No. Our office is open today. Big Ron, our general manager, he's closing at 1 p.m. today. It's an early day off, but today is not a Beasley Media Group holiday.
Big Ron, huh?
Yeah.
Never heard that one.
Hey, Maria, thanks for checking. What do you do, Maria?
I'm a controller.
Oh, okay. What type of company?
An automotive group.
Fantastic.
Here in Florida.
Wow.
Yes.
Hey, give him a plug. Which automotive group?
Saturn?
hgreg.com.
What is it?
hgreg.com.
H-Greg.
Yeah.
It's a pre-owned dealership.
Yeah.
There's a location out in Brandon, right?
Wow.
Yes.
Maria, thanks for the call and thanks for listening. Hey, Andrew, every line keeps filling up. So let me just clear the board here, then I'm going to move on. Joe in St. Pete. Joe, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. So we're working today on July 3rd. Typical day for you as well, Joe?
Yep. I'm an HOA manager down in Bradenton. I live in St. Pete. Just got down here, It's normal.
So you got to deal with code violations and deed restricted problems today?
And people doing bad things in the pool and...
Ooh, like what?
Yeah, I mean...
When you say, don't want to know.
Well, no, I do want to know because when you say doing bad things in the pool, it can go either way.
It could be like the floating duty and Caddyshack.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Doing it.
Yeah. Or
we've had that before.
Or Roxanne just said people doing it.
Yeah, we've had that before too.
Sure you have. All right, Joe, thanks for the call. Let me finish these up. Debbie's in Lakeland. Debbie, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, good morning.
Regular work day for you, right?
Yeah, regular work day.
What are you doing?
10 hours. I'm an accountant.
And you're
Office job.
Off tomorrow, right?
Off tomorrow.
Is your whole office there today?
No, not at all.
Oh, hold on. So
on vacation. So
the office is closed, but you're there.
No, the office isn't closed. There's people there, but a lot of people are taking off.
Gotcha. Debbie, thanks for listening.
Yeah, all right. You have a good one.
Thanks, Debbie.
Jake's in Tarpon. Hey, Jake, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Glad you guys are back.
Thank you, Jake. So you're listening this morning, obviously. Normal work day for you?
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
I work for Tarpon Springs Water Department.
The water's got to flow, man.
All right, so listen, I've had people
That's
from.
right. You want those dirty pools filled back up? We got to provide the water.
All right, so listen, a lot of people are working today, but this is certainly an acceptable day to have a long weekend.
I wonder, hey, thanks for the call, Jake. Thanks for working. 2 more calls and we're going to move on. Oh, you're not going to believe who I met in the airport at Grand Cayman yesterday for the Tampa flight. You're not going to believe, we mentioned this person a couple of weeks ago. If you saw it on my Instagram, I don't think I revealed who it is, but I said, who is this? So hold on, I'll get to that story in a minute. So Brian is in Tampa. Brian, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi. I didn't take. I got to take Brian's line. Hang on a minute. Brian, you're there. Hello?
Hi, yeah. Can you hear me?
I can, loud and clear. Go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to say I'm on my way to work, and I'm gruntled that you're on.
He is gruntled that the MJ Morning Show is live today. Look at this. And what do you do for a living, Brian?
I'm a designer at Sierra Engineering, geotech engineer company.
Oh, wow. And what are the roads like? So what road are you on right now?
I'm on Bush Boulevard, and it's pretty light.
It is light?
Every green light, I think, yeah.
Oh, really? All right. So what do you think?
I watch your Instagram, and I love the underwater video.
Yeah, so folks, if you haven't seen my underwater videos, I got to be honest, I posted some great stuff. Stingrays, sharks, some good videos, and they're quick. They're like 17 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. If you want to see some of our underwater adventures in Little Cayman scuba diving last week, the videos are up on my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. That's Certified MJ Radio. Brian, thank you, buddy.
Hey, have you been to Lou Key?
Yeah,
yes.
No, never, man. Oh, he's asking
I've
you.
been there a few times. I love snorkeling. I don't dive.
Yes. Froggy, would you like to answer?
No, I've never been there, sir.
Yes, Brian. I have actually. I've scuba dived. I've scuba dived Lou Key in the Keys. Yes.
That's awesome. So, all right. Well,
that's it.
Thanks, Brian.
Right. Bye.
All right. Last call.
And then let's take a whole batch of calls of people who are gruntled because they're not working today.
Yeah, they're probably still asleep.
Happy. All right. Last call on this. John is in Palm Harbor. Hey, John.
Good morning.
Hi, John. You're working today. What do you do?
I work for Armory Craft. We sell aftermarket parts for SIG and CZ products.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. You guys need fixtures?
Wow.
So 4th of July is America. So go on to armorycraft.com and order your aftermarket parts.
Hey, send me an email. Remind me. Send me an email and say hi. Introduce yourself. Send me an email to mj@mjmorningshow.com, all right?
What is that, MJ? What is this?
Well, it's aftermarket accessories for guns.
And I
really?
I have numerous SIGs. I mean, my personal protection carries a SIG P365, which I love.
Dude, I have like 5 SIGs on me right
We have
now.
a lot of aftermarket parts for 365.
Yeah, I got a 229. I got a 239. I've got
Me too, yeah.
I've got 2 229s actually.
I got 3.
Yeah. So all right.
There you go.
All right.
I'll send you an email.
Send me an email, John. And then, hey, guess what? John, how do you feel that on July 1st, how do you feel that concealed carry with no permit needed started in Florida?
Mixed emotions. I think it's good, but I think people need training.
Yeah, see, that's my deal. I've been a concealed carry holder in Florida since 1993. Before I even got to Tampa, I got my concealed carry over in West Palm Beach. And I'm a big Second Amendment guy. I believe in personal protection, home protection, but I do believe in the training that's necessary to carry concealed. So again, I'm a Second Amendment guy, but I think just like you, John, a little mixed bag on the no permit concealed carry, which started on July 1st.
Absolutely, go out and get some training. It's safe for you. It's safe when you're carrying.
Send me an email,
John.
John. I want to see what you have, okay?
All right, excellent. You have a good day.
You too. All right, so listen, the phones are still ringing here, but I got to move on. But plenty of folks are working, but what would you guess? What do you think our listenership is today? Do you think we're at 50%, 80% of normal? What do you think we are?
Might be less than that because I have somebody who sent me the Suncoast Parkway,
Yeah.
and they're like, usually it's packed and it's
Yeah.
wide open.
Really?
So
I'd say like 32%. No,
I
31%.
was going to say like 40 something.
Nah, I'd say 30.
Froggy, why are you being extra wise-assy
You've
this
been
morning?
bullying me all morning,
what
so
am I-
I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to
'Cause-
be me.
Because your pits look like a swimming pool?
Well, first of all, the only thing in here that's pits is you. You're the pits.
That is
all
a
right?
terrible comeback. All right, that's awful. I mean,
That was bad.
That was as bad as
I
it
mean,
gets.
you look like
That
you have
was
2
bad.
Zephyr Hill gallons in headlocks underneath your pits, and you're
It's
saying
hot in here.
it's really hot in here. Hey, MJ, when we had our little impromptu, very informal beach get together with the soiree at Froggy's house.
And this is while we were on vacation
Yes.
last week. I was away.
Yes.
And you guys got together at Froggy's beach house in, was Reddington?
Yes.
Yeah.
Reddington.
Yeah.
We did not talk shop for 1 second,
Yep.
except to say, why the hell are we working on Monday? That was the only time work came up, right? Did we ever talk about work at all?
Me and Fester talked about MJ a little bit.
Yeah, we talked about him and we complained about some people around here.
So you guys are all disgruntled that we're working today.
Well, we were talking about why are we working and that we should hurt you somehow before, so we don't have to
Or
come in.
Maybe if like we kidnapped you on your way into the building this morning. Of course, we didn't know you'd have Julian. He would have kicked our ass.
Flying back yesterday. So Julian and I, we left Little Cayman at 8:50 on the Twin Otter. And then we flew to Grand Cayman, 34-minute flight. Then we got on the Cayman Airways 737 MAX 8.
Talk about a bunch of sexist flights. Cayman. Everything's man. How about woman?
Well, a lot of
K-woman. That should be canceled. Cayman should be canceled.
So I'm in the airport in Grand Cayman, right? I'm at Gate 1 at the new Cayman Airport because they redid it since I was last there.
So it's Cayman Islands, but you're going to keep calling it Island Cayman.
No,
Cayman.
it's Cayman.
And I talked to a neighbor of mine, and it's not Cayman.
It is Cayman.
It's Cayman.
It is not. So most people say Cayman Islands, but the people that live on Cayman,
you don't live
it's,
on it.
It's Cayman.
Julian, what do you say?
The locals, the people from Grand Cayman, they say Cayman. They don't say Cayman.
God, you're like the people from Missouri who say Missouri.
You're like the people who go to Jamaica and they learn how to say Erie, man, and then they come back and say it all the time.
Guess who is at the gate?
Who?
So I'm in Grand Cayman. We're getting ready to get on the flight, and I hear an announcement. Would the following passengers please come up to the gate agent at Gate 1? And it was some name. And then the next name was Suzalenko.
What? The famous Suzalenko?
The famous Suzalenko, longtime anchor on Channel 10. Suzalenko is on my flight. So Sue goes up to the counter. I think they just need to do a passport check or something. And so Sue, I'm like, get out of here. They just called Suzalenko. And I'm like, what? I'm like, my God, it's Suzalenko. Where's Reggie Roundtree and Al Keck and Dick Fletcher with weather?
I know where Dick Fletcher is.
All right, hold on. Let me get an inventory of who's alive. All right,
Okay,
so hold on.
Al's alive.
Al Keck is alive.
Reggie's alive.
Reggie called the show from Home Depot.
Okay,
Very alive.
Hey, Reggie, you're listening this morning? Call us 800.
Mention how hot Roxanne is.
Reggie Roundtree, he called us a couple of months back. He was driving. He was driving and was listening to us and was going to Home Depot. He's calling while he's in the garden section of Home Depot.
I think he's working there now.
Dick Fletcher passed some time ago.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and so did Roy Leap on Channel 13.
Who's the actor's dad? Mark Wilson?
The Wilsons?
Yeah, the Wilson.
family?
Yeah, John.
Who's in all those movies?
Yeah, he's in all like Insidious and Insipid.
John Wilson's
whatever.
was the father.
He's the famous one.
patriarch.
No,
of the
he's
family.
still alive. John Wilson. Yes. Mark Wilson's the main anchor now with that whoever the new. I don't know her name yet.
So who are they prouder of, the anchor or the actor?
It's got to be the actor.
Patrick Wilson is the actor, obviously.
Yeah,
so Suzalenko's on the flight.
Wow.
So, folks, you want to see a picture of me and Suzalenko at Gate 1 at the Cayman Airport at Grand Cayman? All right, go to my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio, Certified MJ Radio. Take a look at it's the last item I posted. Suzalenko looks great.
She looks great.
She looks fantastic. I'm like, and I said, how long have you been retired from Channel 10? And
it's been 20 years.
Dude, 19 years.
Yeah.
She left in 2004.
Good for her.
Suzalenko, I think she married a loaded dude.
Yeah.
She looks great.
Yeah. So, doesn't she look fantastic?
She does, yeah.
Suzalenko, first of all, she was always nice. Always, whenever I saw her, she was always nice. And we were on TV a lot back then because MJ and BJ morning show and then the MJ, we did a lot of crap to get on TV. And so they were always introing our stories. But she was as friendly as could be. And she looks fantastic. Personality is bubbly. She was there with her family, spending some time on Grand Cayman. And if you want to see a picture of me and Suzalenko yesterday in Grand Cayman at the airport, go to Certified MJ Radio on Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. And also, take a look, and I didn't overdo it. I was very selective on my videos. I shot hundreds of clips. But I have, maybe 6 or 7 video clips of, look at that, the nurse shark with its nose jammed into a hole with the grouper right. That's fantastic. The moray eel, the stingray shots. I've got,
cool.
There's a shark right at me.
Ooh.
There's a great, like a 6 or 7 foot Caribbean reef shark. The turtle video is tremendous.
We saw a lot of good turtles.
Yeah, tons of stuff. So, Julian, how was our dive trip?
It was immaculate.
We did 23 dives. We got a lot of dives in. 23 dives. What was our max depth was what? 104?
104, 102.
Yeah, so I hit 104, but most of the diving we do is between like 60 and 30 feet. That's most of the diving we do because there's just tons of great stuff. So if you want to see some of my videos, go to my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. That's Certified MJ Radio.
Dude.
And give me a follow. So if you don't follow me yet, follow me, Certified MJ Radio. Did I just get a dude over here?
I didn't tell you the famous ex-news person I saw.
Yeah, okay.
At the...
Yeah.
I was at the flea market.
Who'd you see at the flea market?
I saw Nancy at the flask engraving booth.
All right, Froggy, that's not true.
It's not.
It was a tie-dye booth.
It's not untrue either. It's completely unbelievable.
No, I really did. I saw her.
It is completely unbelievable and believable at the same time, Froggy.
So you're not the only
Hold
one.
on. Did you really see them?
Yes. I was looking at fishing stuff.
You really saw them at the flea market?
Yes.
At the Baltimore flea market?
The tie-dye booth.
Did you say hello?
No. Of course
Big star. We don't walk up to Big Star.
Hey, MJ, I just showed your son a picture of Suzalenko from back in the day. She looks better now. She looks younger now. Don't you think so, Julian?
Fantastic.
Suzalenko, she looked great, and she was just a great personality. She was just very nice.
Does she live in the area?
Yeah, Suzalenko lives in Tarpon.
Okay, don't say it like that. I don't know. I had no idea.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know where she lives.
Fester.
Yes.
You're now in
the 400s?
Right.
I mean, I noticed over the weekend.
It looks like you've ballooned up over break.
Oh, my gosh.
Did you gain weight over break?
Stand up and look at him. Just stand up.
And
I'm not gonna stand up. You guys can look at me.
You look like lemonade.
You look like the world's largest tomato.
I feel like the world's largest tomato.
This shirt is like tomato.
You don't like this shirt?
No,
That's
it does not flatter you.
All right, am I in where?
All right, say it again.
Am I in where?
First of all, did you gain weight on our? Because it looks like you've swelled up a little bit.
I fluctuate between 320 and 340.
The holidays is always he always balloons up.
Like
in
the
the
tide.
You can gain 20. You can gain 20 pounds like that.
Well, I mean, like if like that, you mean like 15 hours.
I
then
lost like a puffer fish.
Yeah, just blow right up.
Oh, I've got some good pufferfish video. I got to post those later on. Ooh. So I'm not done posting. I've got to go through all the videos and post some more.
All right. So what do you mean? Am I in?
All right. Well, Powerball.
Okay.
Are you in?
Now it has surpassed the threshold.
Yeah.
To where it has my attention.
Yeah. For the second time this year, Powerball is now worth over $500 million, and this is where I jump in as well. It's typically, I don't know, about $400 to $500 million that catches my attention where I start buying a Powerball ticket or a Mega Millions ticket.
I noticed the beginning of last week, maybe it was toward the end of the week before that, it was in the 4s. And I passed the billboard. I'm like, oh, nobody won.
All right, so drawings, Powerball drawings are what, Saturday?
Wednesday, Saturday.
And Monday.
So
tonight. So, yeah, the next drawing is tonight. So you got to buy, if you want to get in, you got to buy it today. Yeah, Powerball is Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, I believe.
You guys are going to waste what are you going to get, MJ? $100 worth? Is that what you do?
No, I buy $10. Come on.
Yeah.
Last time when it was $1 billion, you spent $20.
All right, I spent $20 when it was $2 billion. When it was $2 billion.
You might as well just burn it.
Oh, God. Yeah, Fester.
I don't get out of bed for like $475 million. So I'm not going to waste money on that.
He'll get out of bed for some Jimmy Dean sausages, though.
That's right, 475 sausages.
I don't get the joke,
All right.
but it's funny.
Did you see the support structure on that roller coaster?
Up
in North Carolina. Oh, my God.
Oh, where was this?
It's up in North Carolina.
Oh, that's where I was.
It's at Carowinds. It's just outside of Charlotte, and it's an amusement park. And I think it's the 3rd or 5th highest roller coaster in the United States or maybe the world. Dude, there is a massive crack, a stress fracture in a major, the support beams that go all the way to the top where the very, very tippy top of the roller coaster, when the roller coaster climbs and then does the drop, there's a huge pipe-like, the massive, almost 18-inch water main looking pipe that is the support structure. There is a freaking massive crack. And the roller coaster is climbing, and you see the thing separate. This thing could have been tragic. The roller coaster could have collapsed. It is unbelievable. Let me give you the story here. Amusement park visitor in North Carolina spotted a crack on a support pillar of a roller coaster while people were on the ride. Jeremy Wagner posted on Facebook on Friday that he discovered the crack in the Fury 325 Giga roller coaster at Carowinds Amusement Park, notified officials who temporarily closed down the ride. I don't think it's opened back up. I don't think you get some, hi, Phil Swift here for Flex Glue.
Flex Seal?
Whatever.
Right.
Whatever
This would be the best Flex Seal commercial ever if it worked.
Dude, that roller coaster, I'm sure, is still closed. That is a massive structural problem. Hey, Andrew, do me a favor. Can you get the video up on MJ Morning Show? Is it up? Up now? Oh, it is up. Look, Andrew's working very quickly today. It's fantastic.
Nice, Andrew.
All right, so the video is up. Go to if you haven't seen this is crazy. A huge metal support beam has a crack, and as the roller coaster moves, you see the crack separating. It's like a fissure. It's unbelievable. All right, go to mjmorningshow.com. That's mjmorningshow.com and click on videos mentioned. It's very, very top of the page, videos mentioned on the MJ Morning Show, and you've got to see this crack in this massive support beam. Dude, this ride's going to be closed for months while they fix it. I mean, how do you fix this?
I mean, you got to replace the whole pillar, right?
I think maybe so.
Thank goodness someone noticed it.
Use some caulk.
A visitor.
Dude, this could have been like a catastrophe, like the roller coaster flew off the tracks or something.
How long had it been like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't tell me this guy noticed it the first couple of seconds.
Yeah.
A spokesperson for Carowinds, which is located outside of Charlotte, told Fox News Digital that the park's maintenance team is conducting an inspection of the ride while it's closed. Oh, you think?
Yeah.
I'm thinking this is beyond the maintenance team. I'm thinking this is beyond Jerry with the pliers, the screwdriver, and the WD-40. I'm thinking that this is the manufacturer of the roller coaster is going to have to get an emergency crew here. They got to replace this whole freaking thing. This is a massive job. You imagine this?
Wow.
I'll tell you what, locally, Busch Gardens is saying, oh, thank God it's not us.
Oh, please. That wouldn't happen at Busch Gardens. They have great safety precautions.
It would never happen at Busch Gardens. But, man, this is crazy. The park's maintenance team is conducting a thorough inspection. The ride will remain closed until repairs have been completed. It's going to be months to fix this thing.
Imagine going up and seeing that right before. I'd be like, is this a joke?
Well, I'm looking at a still photo right now, Froggy, and you can see people with their hands out. They're super excited. They're about to take the big plunge.
Can you imagine if that thing snapped?
That's not cool.
Folks, I'm telling you right now, go to our website, go to mjmorningshow.com. The roller coaster reaches speeds of 95 miles an hour, peak height of 325 feet, and there's a dramatic 81-degree drop.
Wow, this would have been the worst roller coaster disaster since that guy got smashed in the face with a bird.
Oh, Fabio.
Fabio, yes, yeah.
And I think he was on Big Bad Wolf, I think, at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg.
I can't believe a bird hit me.
Okay.
And also, I saw horrific. I saw the worst one when the kid got his head chopped off.
As a child, you saw
At a
that.
That
carnival.
wasn't like at a big theme park. That was like at some.
It was at a carnival.
That was a church carnival, right?
Yes.
Are you serious?
And I still can't listen to "You Give Love a Bad Name" because that was the song playing
That's
when I
right.
saw the kid.
Yeah.
Headless.
All right. You've told the story for years. Did you really see a decapitation on a local carnival?
Yes, I did.
Did you really?
Yes, and that's why I think I'm the way I am.
Can anybody corroborate that?
I found the news article.
Where is it?
I lost it. I had it for a while.
What year?
Are you eating right now? Either
Yeah.
you're yawning or eating.
Dude, you're yawning and eating. What
are you doing?
It's a Three Musketeers bar.
Froggy and I, during last commercial break, went down to the vending area.
Yes.
And there's a bag of chips that's hanging.
Not just chips.
It's Rick Ross wrap chips. And if you haven't had wrap chips,
I have not had Rick Ross. I've seen them, but
Show
I
him
haven't.
the video.
I haven't had them.
I'm not a huge rap guy
Guys,
or
did
anything.
you vandalize?
Everybody go to Facebook. What's our Facebook?
Did you MJ Morning Show?
Oh, that makes sense.
So Froggy and I go down to the little cafe area here.
Look at the wrap snacks just sitting right there. Look at that.
Is there audio on this?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, bring up the audio.
Fester talks way too much in it.
What am I doing, Julian?
We just talked about Rick Ross.
I love Rick Ross.
All right, so this is from the break room during the last commercial break. You guys have
We're in the Beasley Media. What is this room? Is this like kitchenette? It has 1, 2, 3.
He talks too much, Fester. MJ.
3 vending machines, an oddly placed pole, coffee pots that haven't been washed in 3 years. 3 years? I don't know.
Legionnaires in the air conditioning system here.
Rick Ross's rap snacks right
Here we go.
All right.
What else we have?
So, do you start rattling this machine?
I want you to guess if I get them or not.
Is that the last bag?
Yeah. Oh, you got something else?
So, all right, Froggy's rattling the vending machine, and the Three Musketeers came out.
This is it.
Now here, it gets better.
Okay, next. Rap snacks.
All right, so they're rattling the vending machine to try to free this bag of Rick Ross wrap chips.
Here we go. This is the big effort.
Doesn't he have his own G6 now? His own airplane that says Rick Ross across it?
There you go. Keep going. Keep going. Yes. Keep going. Yes.
Dude, this is like illegal. You're rattling the machine. Listen to this.
It's not going.
I can't get them out.
Placed. You see where the pinch is right here? I don't want to break the machine.
I don't want to break the machine.
Julian, you go try. Can your arm reach up there?
So you did not free the bag of chips?
And I want those Rick Ross.
So it's not all that and a bag of chips?
No.
Last time I had the Nicki Minaj sour cream chips, and they were so good.
Hold on, they're not Nicki.
MJ.
There are Nicki Minaj sour cream and onion chips.
I will tell you right now, I thought it was kind of like a joke novelty item.
What
and I
about
kinda
what about the Jeffrey Epstein nacho chips? Do they have?
Those will kill you.
They don't have a rap snack for Jeffrey Epstein.
He's not a rapper, but they have Bone Thugs and Harmony like barbecue and
Rap chips are legit.
rap snacks.
Or they're
Rap
great.
snacks?
They're great.
All right.
Rick Ross's company, by the way.
All right, moving along. Did you see what fell from the Regions Bank building in downtown Tampa?
No.
Dude, glass panels fell from the Regions Bank building on Friday.
Dude, I didn't know that, but I saw the videos of other places where glass falls. It's so scary.
It is. Dude, can you imagine you're downtown Tampa? So cops closed off, Tampa Police, TPD. They shut off part of Ashley Drive in downtown Tampa on Friday after glass fell from the Regions Bank building on Friday afternoon.
Why?
It's at 100 North Tampa. Drivers were asked to avoid the area after glass fell, and they were trying to figure out why it fell or if anyone was injured. I don't think there were any injuries, man. But also back on December 20th, just this past December, streets around the building were also closed because a window broke and glass also fell to the ground onto Ashley's. What the hell is going on with glass on the Regions Bank building? And you know what? This brought back memories. When's the last time, prior to crap falling off, it seems regularly at the Regions Bank building, when is the last time stuff fell off a skyscraper, a building in downtown Tampa. Yes, Froggy.
Oh.
I remember.
Yeah, what?
It
What
was
do you
that
remember?
Kid who was on that zit drug,
Accutane.
Accutane, and he crashed the plane.
Yeah.
Because I was on the air that day.
Hold on. Do you remember anything else about that, guys? We talked about this on the MJ Morning Show back in the day.
Didn't you know the guy whose office it was?
Wasn't
and
it a
he
governor?
Just left. It wasn't a governor, but it was like a law office, I think.
It was a law office.
The guy
which, yeah,
just
yeah.
walked out of the room,
Yeah.
and then he goes back to get his briefcase, and there's a plane in there.
Yeah. Not completely, anyway. So,
I don't remember all the details.
Yeah,
but it was
yeah.
like,
So-
was it 20 years ago?
All right, so
It was a Cessna, and it was in 2002.
it was January 5th of 2002. Jan 5, 2002, and there's more to the story. It was a kid, it was a teenager, and his name, do you remember his name?
No.
The kid's name was Bishop.
Well, guess what? He graduated from my high school.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
The kid's name was Charles Bishop. He was a 15-year-old kid, and he stole a Cessna 172.
Wow.
And he took it out for a flight, and he actually left like a note talking about Osama bin Laden, and he supported Osama bin Laden.
Wait, he survived that crash?
No, he didn't. He left a suicide.
She
no,
just
no.
graduated.
Well, I just need to clarify. He
No,
did not
hold
graduate.
on. Did you say
he attended?
He attended. He didn't
I
graduate.
flip-flopped. I meant to say he attended the school
Yeah.
I graduated
Yeah,
from.
well, Channing Tatum attended mine. Big deal.
All right. So Charles Bishop, 15 years old, stole a 172 Cessna and crashed it into the Bank of America building into the 28th floor. And the plane, remember, was lodged in an office, and half the plane was hanging out. All kinds of crap fell to the street. What was significant about that, and I'll never forget it, it happened just a little after 5 p.m. It was a Saturday. It was Saturday, January 5th, 2002.
Oh, my gosh. That's 4 months, wait, after 9/11?
It was. Remember,
so people were freaking out about that.
He left a note supporting Osama bin Laden.
That's
But
horrible.
Here's the deal. Fester, I don't know if you'll remember this. Michelle and I and Chloe, who was like 5 months old at the time, Chloe was in the car seat in the back of my BMW. And Michelle, I can't remember where we were coming from, but I think we might have been coming from Brandon. We got off the crosstown, cut through downtown Tampa. We were at that intersection, and it's right at North Ashley and Kennedy, right on the corner there. We were waiting at the red light, and then we turned left on Kennedy to head back toward, home. And that would have been 2002. So we were still living on Wallcraft. We hadn't moved to Beach Park yet. So we were there 15 or 20 minutes before the crash. We were sitting at a red light at Ashley and Kennedy, downtown Tampa, 15 minutes before the kid plowed the airplane into the building.
Wow. I remember that now that you bring it up.
Yep.
But
And Chloe was 4.5 months old because Chloe was born on August 20th of 2001. This happened January 5th of 2002, and we were right there. And who said, did someone mention Julian, you said Accutane, right?
Yeah, it was Accutane.
Yeah, the family.
And that's why there's this whole system in place for like when you take Accutane.
Yeah.
There's this whole like I pledge system.
Yeah. So
I pledge not to fly planes in the building.
No,
it's like
yeah.
It's they have to make sure you're not because the situation is the family blamed it on the
Accutane.
drug.
So they sued the maker of Accutane. I don't remember what the final disposition of the case was.
It was like it made him suicidal and depressed or something.
That's what the claim was, that
Yeah.
Accutane made him suicidal and depressed and caused him to steal the Cessna 172 and crash it into the Bank of America building in downtown Tampa in 2002, early 2002. So they sued. I don't know what actually happened with that case, but that brought about all of this like
huge regulations.
Yeah.
On the
So
pill.
kids that are on Accutane, there's all kinds of like medical follow-up and a pledge, and there's a whole system before you can get prescribed, right?
Every dose you get like you have to see your doctor.
Because you took Accutane for a
so
bit.
I took Accutane for like 8 months.
And it did wonders for you.
It was amazing.
It
was the best thing I ever did.
Oh, that stuff works.
So
yes.
And were you ever suicidal and depressed?
Never.
Or have any interest in pilotry?
No.
Pilotry?
I don't know if that's the name of the craft. That's funny.
I think I got it confused with pottery. And
But when I think of stuff falling off buildings like glass from the Regions Bank building in downtown Tampa, I think about that Bank of America deal, January 5th, Saturday, 2002.
I used to work in that building at Arthur Anderson.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Any of the windows pop out during
Now,
your
hold on.
shift?
You worked at the Bank of America building or the Regions Bank building?
No, the Bank of America building.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yes.
All right.
So, if anybody at the Regions Bank building is listening, call Weather Tight Mike next time. All right, dude, he will do it right. He will not drop the window.
Exactly.
He will do it right.
So listen, if you want windows that do not fall out, call Weather Tight Mike.
Yes.
I'm telling you right now.
Don't forget the cookies.
Weather Tight windows. Our windows don't fall out like the Regions Bank building in downtown Tampa. That's their new jingle.
That should be his next commercial. Hey, this is Weather Tight Mike. Don't forget the cookies. You know, I won't drop your window pane from 24 stories up.
No, I don't think they dropped it. I think they're just falling out. If you want really good installation with really good PGT windows, you need Weather Tight Mike and Weather Tight windows. That's what you need.
How good would that building look with all PGT windows up the side?
I'm telling you.
Mike, get on that, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely. So, Fester.
Yes.
Is this true or you made this up? You really drove by Leonard Fournette on the side of the road with his car on fire?
Okay, dude, it happened. It happened Tuesday.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
Tuesday was fire day.
This is crazy stuff. So you're on 275?
Yes.
Why don't you help, dude?
Well, I was on the other side, and there was already authorities there,
right?
And the car was burnt out; it was already extinguished. Traffic traveling northbound was backed up for several miles. I was going southbound, and I saw. Now I know it's Leonard Fournette standing there with his arms folded, just like this is freaking great.
What was he in? He was in an SUV, right?
It was like a Dodge
Durango. I think it was a Durango.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So Leonard Fournette, who was released recently by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
He's available.
Yeah, so Leonard Fournette, I mean, you get released by the Bucs and then your car's on fire on 275?
What happened to it?
Bad couple of months for old Leonard.
Big hole, Leonard Fournette running downhill and rumbling inside the Carolina 30. Fournette, touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Guess I should have known by the way he wore his hat sideways that he was badass.
It wasn't a little red Corvette either.
He's the type of player Tom Brady can rely on to run it or catch a pass. Leaves the defense on when the party lady's lined up. Who else are you gonna choose? Oh, it was Super Bowl night. I guess that makes it alright, 'cause we know the defense is gonna lose. And honey, I said, Leonard Fournette, baby, you're much too fast.
Car's on fire.
Put it out.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
The whole thing was burned out.
I wonder why his Durango went up in flames.
I don't know. But yeah, I drove right by it. I even slowed down. I rubbernecked. I did everything.
You rubbernecked?
Yeah, I stopped. I slowed down the guy behind me.
Sounds like you're very helpful.
This was Tuesday. What time?
I wasn't helpful at all. It was like 11:30 noontime or about that time.
I've got a pile. Hey, Leonard Fournette, why isn't he picked up by another team yet?
Running backs are having a hard time right now.
You should join the XFL.
There's a lot of good running backs out there who aren't signed.
Really?
There's a whole.
All right.
There's a
Man,
conspiracy.
what do you know?
Nothing.
Are you making this up?
According to Froggy, I am. No, I'm not.
All right.
Running backs, they're phasing themselves out of the NFL.
No more running backs.
Well, they're not as cherished a possession.
Teams are downsizing.
Well, yeah.
Don't need a running back.
Well,
Is that?
It's all passing now.
Is it?
Mostly, yeah.
I heard baseball's getting rid of the pitchers too. Stupid ass.
Yeah.
No, not the pitchers, just the belly
It's going to be AI robots. Exactly. All right, so a couple of airplane things. Now, Roxanne, we'll get into your flight ran on time.
Yeah.
But you were prepping us for some kind of cancellation or a delay. And with all the cancellations, if you were on United, you were on American, right?
Yes, American.
United folks got screwed. And you saw what the CEO did, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right, hold on. We'll get
He
to
had
that.
to be somewhere.
We'll get to that in a second. So I got a whole pile of airplane items here.
I have another airplane item I didn't even tell you about.
All right, well, hold on. We'll work
put it in the airplane pile.
We'll work it all in starting right now. You want to hear something funny off the bat?
Yes,
Please.
from the airplane pile.
So I don't know if this is like made up. I don't know if this is like urban legend. I don't know if this is real, but a listener sent this to me. sent this to me in like a direct message on Instagram. By the way, folks, if you don't follow me on Instagram, check out all my Cayman diving videos with Julian last week. Amazing videos. Certified MJ Radio is my private account. Got a whole bunch of videos posted. Certified MJ Radio. Give me a follow on Instagram. So listener sends me this. And again, I don't know if this is real, but it made me laugh out loud. And somebody posted this. I remember one time I flew Spirit Airlines, and there was a medical emergency, and the flight attendants got on the PA system and asked if there was a doctor on board. And an old man woke up from his nap and said, "Ain't no doctors flying Spirit."
Oh, come on. It's not true.
That's hysterical. Ain't no doctors flying Spirit.
I mean, he's not wrong, but he
How
could
do you
be.
know?
He could be. I mean, Spirit flies to very popular destinations.
Does a podiatrist count as a doctor?
Let me look at their feet.
No, podiatrists are fake doctors.
Okay, so then maybe they do.
Wasn't that a whole Seinfeld episode?
He's a doctor. He's a podiatrist. He's not a doctor.
All right, couple of things here. I thought this was great. Did you see the story? And this got a lot of attention last week. Did you see the story of the guy in 1990 that spent $290,000 for a lifetime United Airlines pass? He spent $290,000 in 1990, and the guy could fly on United wherever, whenever he wanted.
I remember hearing like Mark Cuban bought that. Like it was the first big
That's
purchase.
the first thing he bought.
Yeah,
when
the first thing he
sold
bought.
his company.
He's like, I'd go to Paris for lunch and then come back.
Yeah, but would you spend more just doing those flights?
No. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, yeah, absolutely. So listen to this. This dude in 1990, Tom Stucker, it's Stuker, he bought a lifetime United Airlines pass for $290,000. He has since flown 23 million miles, the most traveled United Airlines customer ever, and he doesn't pay for anything. This guy has paid for that $290,000, I'm sure, over and over and over again. You take a, first class, was it Polaris on United is the first class cabin? You take that, trip from, L.A. or, New York to Paris, round trip. I mean, that could be, a $10,000 flight.
Or
boom.
You could not pay for that 200, what is it, $80,000?
$290,000.
Oh, a little more money. You can go on the submarine to see the Titanic.
Oh, jeez, stop it. God, there's a whole lot of stuff accumulated while we were on vacation last week.
The controller survived, guys.
Really?
The controller is intact.
They found the controller?
Unless that was a fake picture. I'm pretty sure it was real.
There's all kinds of fake stuff going on. Hang on. Let me finish with my airplane stuff.
Sorry, good.
So this guy, Tom Stucker, bought 1990, bought the lifetime pass. He's flown 23 million miles. He said he's redeemed countless miles. At one point, didn't sleep in bed for 12 days. Sleep in a bed for 12 days. He said, he told the Washington Post that buying that pass for $290,000 was the best investment of my life, is what he said.
What is the guy? Is he just flying around for fun, or is he making business trips?
No, he's a car dealership consultant from New Jersey.
I'll be there in 2 hours.
And he's apparently he has flown more than any other person in history.
Can he just get on any flight?
Any flight. If there's space available, he can book any flight anytime.
That's not true. There used to be a radio guy that would fly every day from mornings to do afternoons.
The legendary Tom Joyner?
Yeah, Tom Joyner used to fly from Chicago to Dallas every day. He did like mornings in Dallas and then like afternoons in Chicago or something.
Yeah, the fly jock, yeah.
How was his hours not up there? He did it every day for years. Tom Joyner, investigate.
Okay. So 33 years later, Stucker frequently enjoys his favorite perch in seat 1B. Told the Washington Post that he spent 12 consecutive days without touching a bed after he flew from Newark, New Jersey to San Francisco, then to Bangkok and Dubai. He only spent time outside the friendly skies while visiting airport lounges. The guy's now 69 years old. Dude, 69, he's a spry 60. 69 is not old. And listen, this guy, he could have another 20 years left. He could have another late 80s on this guy.
Has he been everywhere?
Yeah, so this is a great deal for him.
I've been everywhere, man. He's been everywhere. So that's just absolutely incredible. Speaking of United, the CEO of United made a boo-boo.
Okay, did he make a boo-boo or did he just get caught in something that doesn't look right?
Yeah, and I got to know how he got caught. Who ratted him out?
Somebody must have ratted him out.
Right?
So United Air, I bet you we could ask for people that got hosed on United over the weekend. You know what? Let's do it. Were you on a canceled United flight? Did you have an issue with United? If you had any problem with the United Airlines meltdown over the weekend or last week for holiday travel, give us a buzz. So were you affected or somebody you know in the family affected? If anyone listening had any issue with United Airlines, would love to hear from you quickly. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. So if you had any issue with United, would love to hear from you. 800-990-1047. Fire up the phones. So here's what happened. The United CEO was supposed to take one of their planes. Flight was canceled. So he chartered a private jet. And then people flipped out. It's like, why doesn't he suffer like the rest of the customers on United? Listen to this. United Airlines Holdings canceled 751 flights last Wednesday, more than any other airline, at its hub airport in Denver. So when it emerged that the United's chief executive officer, Scott Kirby, was able to bypass the congestion by taking a private jet to Denver from Teterboro in New Jersey, not far from Liberty. And, of course, Liberty, Newark Airport is a huge United hub, massive. So this just raised the ire of so many people. Were just so pissed off that while you had thousands and thousands and thousands of United passengers
stuck,
that were stuck, screwed, flights canceled, weekend vacation plans screwed to hell, and then this guy gets on a private jet to fly from New Jersey to Denver.
All right, so besides it being a really bad look.
It's a bad look.
But yeah, besides that.
There's nothing besides that. The whole thing, it's a bad look. There's no, besides what? What are you going to say?
Is this kind of like what rich people do? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, this guy, he's the CEO of United. He's got to be making a couple of bucks.
Yeah,
but you know what?
He probably flies private more often than we even realize.
This was the exception where he's flying his own airline.
You know what? I want to be one with my people. I will fly with you.
Yes, Liberty to Denver.
I'll wait.
I mean, he wasn't sitting.
I must sit in coach.
He wasn't sitting in coach. That's exactly right. He wasn't sitting against like the bathroom in the back of the plane or sitting over a wing or something. Yeah, so this guy's loaded probably.
Well, of course he makes good money, but here's the deal. Huge apology was issued. Listen to this. Quote, taking a private jet was the wrong decision because it was insensitive to our customers who are waiting to get home.
But it's probably not the wrong decision every other time he flies.
Have them become CEOs of flight places.
I sincerely apologize to our customers and our team members who have been working around the clock for several days, even though severe weather, often through severe weather, to take care of our customers. So, again, unfavorable weather. A lot of it were weather delays.
Where was there bad weather?
All over there were numerous places around the country. There was bad weather.
So Roxanne sends us a text yesterday at like 9:30 in the morning, and she's like, "Hey guys, I'm leaving at 5:15 from Charlotte."
Yeah, the bad weather's starting or something.
She's like, "I'm already getting weather advisories." Yeah. And then I look up Charlotte weather, and it was like the nicest day.
That's what I'm saying.
So
it all sounds like crap. It's an excuse for the airlines.
Hold on. You got American Airlines texts?
Yes, weather advisory.
From American Airlines.
Yes, a weather alert at like not whenever I texted you guys.
And that always freaks you out for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, then I'm like checking all day my flight status.
Speaking of American, there was a passenger, an American Airlines passenger, had the entire plane to himself, not one other passenger on the plane. Phil Stringer booked an American Airlines flight from Oklahoma City to Charlotte, North Carolina. And when his flight was called, he was the only person to show up.
Awesome.
One person. And he shot a video, and the flight crew is like doing a private like safety dance for him, like the safety.
Did he have to sit in the safety row or whatever?
You got
It was like the safety dance, you know.
I mean, nobody's sitting there. How's he going to help himself? I guess he just has to worry about himself.
So did they give him like the whole can of soda, or did they just give him like the little plastic cup?
Sorry, sir.
Guy was on an American Airlines flight all by himself. Not one other passenger on the plane.
I sit in the jump seat.
I caught someone filming my daughter at the airport.
What?
Mhm.
When?
That's my story. I'll share it with you.
Oh, well, tell us.
Okay.
What?
So,
some like pedo was filming your daughter?
Not exactly, but it was a little odd.
Why would someone film a male or female?
A female.
That's a little better than a male, but why the hell was some strange female videoing your daughter?
So we got on the tram.
That was a blur.
At Tampa International Airport to head home, and I lead the way. My other daughter follows me, and then Daviana takes her time.
All right, this is after you landed in Tampa?
Yes.
So you left Charlotte to Tampa.
Yes.
You're on the tram.
We're on the tram to go get a ride home.
Okay.
And so I'm standing there, and it doesn't look like Doug's with us. It looks like just me and the two girls are together. We were just.
Does Doug distance himself when he? Does he?
I'll go stand over here.
I don't want to be associated with those two monkeys and Roxanne.
I don't know her.
So, anyways, my daughter started. She had on, stretch pants. So they're really slidey. So she grabs onto Evelyn Jade. She grabs onto the pole on the tram and she starts twirling.
She's pole dancing?
Oh my gosh.
She's pole dancing on the tram at Tampa International Airport?
I'd be like, mommy.
Was that the same tram where I did the announcement for like 7 minutes last?
Yeah. Every time we got on, Doug's like, where's MJ? Where's MJ? But it was somebody else. But anyway, she was like twirling on the pole and this woman started filming her. And Doug was standing behind the woman. And so we got off. I go, was she? Because I could see her holding her phone up. And I was like, was she filming her? And he goes, yep. But here's the weirdest part. This woman totally looked like a stripper. She was wearing a almost cat suit, like a leopard print cat suit, platinum blonde hair.
Hey, before we went on vacation, we had a story about dress code on airplanes.
Yeah.
That airlines are moving toward maybe a dress code.
Oh, she would have not got done well with the dress code.
I support that, by the way.
Okay, so hold on. The way you started it, you made it sound like it was kind of creepy. But if your daughter's putting on an event, if she's twirling on a pole in public, I'm recording that too.
Dude, this is creepy.
I'm hoping she falls, and I'll send it to Daily Dose of Internet.
It's the Mons Venus Airport branch.
She used a rag to clean the pole after.
Hey, you've got tons of local businesses that are opened up in airside. You got like Ducky's, you got PDQ,
Sure.
You've got what are the other local places?
Nissan Plus. We always go there. Yeah.
Nissan Plus is in Terminal
Cafe.
F?
Right.
F, yeah. So you got a bunch of local. So do they have a Mons Venus or a 2001 Odyssey?
That place would be packed.
They do have a stripping pool in Hudson News.
What are some of the other fine establishments like on Adamo?
Well, the Dollhouse. Oh, on Adamo, I don't know.
The Gold Club.
There you go.
The Gold Club.
The Gold Club is opening up at Tampa International.
Screw the Delta Lounge. Let's make that a
Airside F.
So your kid's putting on a performance, and if this woman was in that line of occupation, I'm recording a toddler doing it. I'm like,
I think that's exactly what was happening.
Hey, girls, next generation.
You know what? It's probably posted on social media, and it's probably like,
oh my God, guys, I just had a great idea.
It's probably a TikTok video. What's your idea?
That's the sound that goes off when I have one.
Where did that noise come from?
I don't know.
Is my computer audio up? I have a bunch of
it's not.
I have a bunch of windows open.
No, it's not. So, I just forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah. Adamo Jive, pole dancing.
We were done with
my
that.
daughter.
Okay. All right. So here's the deal. The woman probably posted your daughter
for real
on social media with a caption like, I hate parents that can't control their kids.
I don't think that was it.
Look at this girl, this little girl doing a strip act on the tram at Tampa International Airport.
I can guarantee that's not the meme caption that she did.
I think it might have been Roxanne from the MJ Morning Show, by the way.
This woman probably posted, coming after my job.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, anyway, a couple of things with the air travel mishaps. If flights are canceled due to weather, the airlines don't owe you anything. Just to rebook you at the earliest.
Hello, that's why they do the old weather advisory.
Well,
they're already paving the way.
But it has to be real, legitimate weather. So if your flight is delayed or canceled because of weather, that doesn't fall under any reimbursement. If it's the airline's fault, that's where they would have to compensate you, reimburse you potentially for a hotel room or provide a hotel or some ground transportation, but you got to be careful. But not a good look. Not a good look for the United Airlines CEO to be flying private when he couldn't get on a United jet because tens of thousands of the passengers were canceled. And, I think he was singing a song. I believe he was.
Up, Up, and Away?
Nah.
That's a great movie.
I thought you were going to drop an R. Kelly song on us.
Oh, my God.
I believe I can fly private.
All right, now, are you guys aware of the whole Grimace McDonald's deal?
I think it's hysterical.
It is. They're elaborate. I'll tell you that.
There's
some really bad ones and there's good ones.
Julian showed me 200 Grimace McDonald's shake videos with this whole thing that went viral. Now, I think it still is net positive for McDonald's, even though I think it went totally sideways on them.
Sure.
All right, folks, if you don't know about the whole Grimace McDonald's shake controversy and what happened, this is crazy. While we were scuba diving last week in Little Cayman, Julian is showing me like video after video after video, and some of them are unbelievably elaborate. If you don't know about what happened with the Grimace and McDonald's and the shakes, we'll get into all that. And, man, I got so much stuff. We got a lot of stuff to get to. Don't move. We're back in a minute on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105, and we are live on this Monday, the 3rd of July. We are live today. We'll be off tomorrow on the 4th of July, but today we're live. Hey, let me tell you. You got the MJ Morning Show. Hey, look, Route 11. Look at the Today Show. Look at the Today Show on Channel 8. It's not on anymore. But I guess they're talking about some food segment on today.
Yeah, some really great 4th of July stuff.
That's all they do.
Was that Grater's ice cream from like Cincinnati?
Excellent ice cream.
It's like Carson Daly's a fat ass now.
He's not even on this segment.
When he sits on the couch, it like tilts up.
No, it doesn't.
But they just had Route 11 potato chips.
They just talked about Route 11 potato chips. Now, I just talked about those. They come from just outside of Charlottesville, Virginia, and they are fantastic. I don't see them anywhere in Florida. Route 11 potato chips. Oh, by the way, guys. I ordered a 10-pound box of the Amish hard sourdough pretzels.
We don't like those. There's no salt on them.
I was going to bring you guys some Ziploc. I was going to make a little baggie for all you guys.
There's no salt on them. It's like eating communion wafers.
I ordered the 10-pound box so I could share with you guys. Instead, you're looking at a gift horse in the mouth.
Is it the gift horse is giving me crappy pretzels?
Is it one large 10-pound bag?
It's a huge bag. It's like a trash bag filled with pieces of the Amish pretzels that I order from up in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
I only eat Snyder's broken pretzels, honey mustard.
Yeah, I like honey mustard too.
Guys,
those are so good.
Oh, just the regular pretzel without all the salt on the outside. They're the best. Oh, so you don't want them?
No.
I ordered a 10-pound box, and if I bring a little baggie, you're not going to take the baggie.
Okay, I'll take the baggie, but I'll give it to somebody else.
Take the baggie you're going to give me, turn it sideways, and put it you-know-where.
All right, that's it. I'm not bringing you. All right, so Roxanne, you get nothing.
No, I'm going to give it. I'm going to re-gift it.
You get nothing.
Nobody
nothing.
wants
nothing at all.
Fine.
Frog, you get nothing.
I don't want no bland pretzels.
They're not bland. They've got the soda flavor to
I want cinnamon on my pretzels like Auntie Anne's.
They're dipped quickly in caustic soda. That gives it some of the flavor. Oh,
caustic soda pretzels.
All right, so Fester, would you like a baggie with the pretzels, or are you going to poo-poo them like these other momos over here?
I will eat them and then poo-poo them.
Ew. I get it.
I'll try them. I'd love to try them.
Yeah, you got the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. I'm going to bring the 10-pound box in with Ziploc baggies, and you're going to get nothing, Froggy. And Roxanne, you get nothing.
Good.
How about me?
You're getting a little crankier and nastier.
Yeah, I'm cranky because of today.
Yeah, we shouldn't be here.
Yeah, because the whole crew's angry at me that I decided to do a show today.
There's nobody here at work. There's like 4 people.
Yeah, and I have news for you guys. Remember how you're like, it's not an official Beasley holiday? I think it is.
It is not.
Well, I think it is for people who do shows.
No, it's not. Look at the PDF of the official Beasley holidays. The office is open today, and the office. Hey,
you!
Come here.
He's not.
Who is that?
He's not part of our.
Who is that? You just calling random?
It's a sauna in here. Are you with the air conditioning folks? I can talk to him. All right, yeah, it is a sauna in here. I mean, it is. I mean, I'm going to file a complaint with the Department of Labor.
It's like slave working conditions.
All right, so it is hot as a monkey's crotch in here. Okay.
How would he know how hot a monkey's crotch is? This man looks like he's never touched a monkey before.
Hey, did you see that chimpanzee video? What?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's 5 people in here. Hey. This is a radio studio. It's an ensemble. Come on up to the microphone.
There's a lot of hot air in here. He's absolutely right.
Is that chartreuse? That shirt?
They make such a thing as it's called a spot cooler.
All right. Well, we need something in here because this is just unbearable. And we've been back with the MJ Morning Show for almost 3 years, and it has been like this. We cannot get air. I mean, I need some air conditioning in here. We're trying to do a creative program.
Sir, look at my armpits, sir.
Can you get?
Thanks, buddy.
Is that manager dude running around?
He doesn't want to talk to you. That guy does not like you, obviously.
We're trying to do a creative programming, and we're sweating out all of our creative juices.
I mean, it's like I'm sweating out like toxins right now.
That guy was like talking to a wall, I guess. A wall.
I mean, it's really unbearable, and they can't fix and the guy's like, you realize you got 5 people in here? Yes, it's a freaking morning show. Yes. What is it, Bay Point? Can Bay Point fix the air conditioning in our building, please?
I like how the last hour of the show, all of our breath is congregated together, and I can smell all of you.
I want to get out of this building. Why are we still here? Why did they re-up the lease here? Why did we leave?
Yeah, he's having a tantrum. He's jumping up and down.
Oh my God!
You know you got 5 people.
You want me to blow? You want me to blow you? With a win, I have a win today.
What you just say?
Blow you with a win. I have a fan. Sorry, that didn't come out right.
You need to finish the sentence.
You can't roll with half sentences.
You got the MJ Morning Show. This is Q105. MJ and the crew live on Monday, July 3rd. Everyone's disgruntled because they don't want to be here today. But I said, no, we're doing a show. We're off tomorrow on the 4th of July. This is not a company holiday. All right, the whole Grimace deal.
Have you had one?
I have not.
I have.
Okay, now I heard that they're only available for the month of June.
So it's over.
I guess I haven't been to McDonald's in the last couple days.
I did not have. All right, so Julian, explain the whole Grimace deal. What was it celebrating? Grimace's birthday?
Yeah, it was like Grimace's birthday.
So for the
whole month of June.
The month of June, McDonald's had a purple Grimace shake, right?
Yes, it was berry flavored.
Yep.
It wasn't half bad. I got one with my friend just for fun, and this is way before the trend. This is 2.5-3 weeks ago.
Okay, so tell everyone listening, you got to start from the beginning because not everyone knows what happened. So McDonald's is selling, during last month, June, they were selling the Grimace Purple Shake to celebrate, I guess, Grimace's birthday. And when did this start? When did this become a meme? When did this whole idea go viral? What the hell happened? And the videos that people were shooting just became more elaborate, one after the other. What happened?
Basically, the whole point is that you got the Grimace shake, and then you were saying, "Oh, happy birthday, Grimace! This is a delicious shake, not bad." And then it would cut to a scene of you dying, or choking on the shake, or drowning in it, or just being strung up somewhere, or
Who started this? Do we know what was ground zero? Who decided that they were going to eat or drink the Grimace shake and that something bad was going to happen? Julian's showing me somebody drinking a Grimace shake, and the next thing they're dangling over the partition in a public bathroom, their body is limp.
And there's Grimace shake all over the place.
Or people exploded eating the Grimace shake. I mean, there were some elaborate videos. Look at this. Here, bring up the audio on this. Hang on a minute. Let me bring up the audio on this. I got it. Leave it alone.
You have to unmute site.
I am. I'm doing it. Just leave the thing alone.
Whoa.
Where's the mute button on here?
It's right.
Let him handle
it. I got you. Hold on.
You got it? All right. So, I mean, these videos are crazy. All right, play.
What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be trying the new Grimace milkshake from McDonald's. Happy birthday, Grimace. I love you.
So the guy's drinking the shake. And then he's dead in the woods with Grimace shake all over his face and body.
Try the new McDonald's Grimace shake. Happy birthday, Grimace.
So now she's drinking it.
It's really good.
Oh my God!
And then she turns into a hobbit.
Try the new McDonald's.
There are
Clever.
tens and tens of thousands of Grimace videos. But who started this? Who did the first one? How did this go viral?
Did Grimace morph into this? It has nothing to do with Grimace, though, right?
They make a Grimace shake. They make a purple shake in honor of Grimace.
But it turns into a horror movie.
Why would it kill you?
That's the
It
joke.
doesn't.
It doesn't. It's delicious.
Somebody decided that the Grimace shake was going to, kill you.
Sounds like
So when you want something to go viral, you lose all control over where it goes.
100%. Absolutely.
But, I mean, McDonald's has to be horrified and thrilled at this. Because I want to get a Grimace shake now because it just looks delicious and it's hysterical.
McDonald's tweets a tongue-in-cheek response to the Grimace birthday. They call it a grime scene. It's not a crime scene. It's the Grimace grime scene is what it is. McDonald's has taken to social media, and they're now responding to the social media trend that pokes fun at Grimace. On the McDonald's account, Grimace tweeted, "Me pretending I don't see the Grimace shake trend. Limited shake, purple fruit-flavored beverage, gone viral." Again, who started this and how did it become such an outrageous, out-of-control, viral explosion? But, I mean, there are people shooting horror videos and look at this scene. They're going through
it's an abandoned house, and he's
but there's gallons of Grimace shake all over the floor, and it's being lit with a flashlight, and then there's a guy dead in the corner. I mean, it's crazy stuff.
They need the CSI guy to show up. Looks like the Grimace met the Grim Reaper.
I guess You know, we need that. Do we have that noise? I need that
The
noise.
stinger for CSI.
Hey, Andrew, did we ever pull the CSI stinger music?
It might be in the archive.
Where it goes, right into the Won't Get Fooled Again from The Who. Where David Caruso would deliver the
cheesy
line. He would deliver the cheesy line, and then it would cut right to the intro of right into the Who.
And I thought you guys said the Grimace shake was vanilla flavored and just was colored.
No.
It's a berry.
It's a berry flavored shake. It's a purple shake.
That sounds good.
It's a vanilla shake with some syrup in it. So
it tastes like a Go-Gurt.
I haven't had a Go-Gurt.
Yeah,
I'm not 7.
Yeah, we're grown-ups. Sorry, Julian.
That's what it reminded
tastes
me
like
of.
a Danimal.
Let's talk 4th of July. Hey, Andrew, sir, we need to get the cut of the Who. I thought we had that in the library here, but I need to get that on the button bars. So when occasionally we need that kind of feel for
jokes
for what was that? The CSI,
the cheesy CSI,
cheesy CSI music.
Line.
Yeah, that's what we need. Oh, Julie, we got to pick up. Let me hear. Play it. Go ahead.
Wait, play what?
No. You're talking to Andrew.
Play it, Andrew. No. You got to pick it up. It's got to pick up on the scream. It's a hard cut from the scream. It's the is where it picks up.
We'll watch an episode of CSI together this weekend.
Oh, Julie, we got to pick up the dogs.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we got to pick up the dogs because they're at the kennel and they weren't open when we flew in yesterday. So we got to pick up the dogs, and I got a workout. So we got to get the dog. We got to shut the show down early today. Well, not early, on time. So I'm going to shut down. I got to get out of here. I got to be all packed because we got to go get the dogs, and I got to be over in Tampa to do my X-Force body because I got to work out today. On the 3rd of July, guys. Are you guys going to give me crap for going to work out on the 3rd of July?
All the more reason why we should have taken today off. You got dogs to pick up. You got to work out. Blah, 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 blah. You doing your afternoon show today?
I haven't decided yet.
You son of a bitch.
Should I put on? Listen, it's the last month. Last month of the Schnitz show. I'm shutting it down at the end of the month.
Fester will fill in
after 22 years.
How about Froggy and I just play patriotic music from 3 to 6 on all your affiliates?
Hey, did you hear? There was kind of a cryptic email that went out. Hey, Andrew, is there COVID in the building? Have there been some, because there was a cryptic email that went out about if you're sick, make sure you stay home. And I read that as there might be some folks with, COVID is still floating around.
The only reason I thought that is because the summertime isn't really known for flu. So it's not indicative of flu, I wouldn't think, because it was it's that time. So maybe it does mean that there's COVID.
Andrew, you were here last week. Did you pick up on that there might be some COVID cases in the building? Andrew's shaking his head. But there was an email that went out, and it was suspiciously, seemingly touching on if you're sick, don't get other people sick, stay home. I'm like, because then I sent an email back, and I'm like, is there COVID in the building? And it was like, I can't confirm nor deny. So
sounds very 2020.
Yeah, so I think there might be a couple of COVID cases that are floating around the building.
Great.
Yeah. So, Fester, you said you were going to show your kids Uncle MJ's Instagram later?
Yeah, I watched a couple of them, and they're great. They're fascinating videos.
Roxanne, did you show your kids my underwater videos?
No, but I definitely will. They will love them.
Oh, they will. I figured you probably would because you liked some of my videos.
I love all your videos, but I try to keep my phone out of my kids' hands. They're onto Instagram now, and they act like they're on crack when they look at it.
Oh, jeez.
So I'd rip it out of their hands.
Are they scrolling all the reels and everything?
Yeah, they go crazy, and my daughter starts liking it. Can I like this? Can I like this? I go, stop it. And she's like, so no, it makes me very uncomfortable. So I'll show them, but
all right, so because I think they'll enjoy them because they're quick videos. So Fester and Roxanne will show their kids later on. I have a number of videos that I shot underwater with a GoPro 10 Black, and videos I think are pretty strong of scuba diving, sharks, turtles, moray eels, fish, nurse shark. I mean, just tons of good stuff. And the videos are up on my private personal Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. So if you go to Instagram, search Certified MJ Radio and take a look at my scuba diving videos from last week at Little Cayman.
The Stingray video was amazing.
Yeah, the Stingray video is great.
Oh, Roxanne can tell her kids that Uncle MJ went to go look for the Titanic.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tell them that.
Yeah.
Don't tell them that. Anyway, if you want to see some cool scuba videos that I took last week in Little Cayman, on my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio, and give me a follow while you're there. And also, we mentioned this earlier, I'm at the airport in Grand Cayman yesterday, and the gate agent is like, will the following passengers please come up to the gate agent, please? And it's so-and-so and so-and-so, and Sue Zelenko. I'm like, oh, my God, Sue Zelenko from Channel 10, one of the longtime anchors that retired in 2004. Sue Zelenko was on my flight, so said hi to Sue. I took a picture with Sue Zelenko, and that's on my Instagram as well. Certified MJ Radio. While you're there, give me a follow.
I heard
Now,
Sue got bumped for Gail Sierens.
no. All right, so 4th of July is tomorrow. Wednesday, I'm sure we're going to have a whole series of house fires, fingers blown off. Yeah.
You mean just back patios, car explosions, all kinds of fun stuff.
It's like the turkey fryer fire portion of the summer.
Summer edition.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, there's certain days of the year where you can count on horrific stories of human dumbness, and the day after the 4th of July is one of those days, as is the day after Thanksgiving.
All right, let me give you a couple of examples. So, people die. There are 4th of July fireworks mishaps. We're talking hot dogs, ribs, beer, and backyard fireworks, and people get hurt. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, I saw a video of a guy who was so drunk, he was holding up a Roman candle or something.
Yep.
It blew his hand into pieces, and he was just standing there in shock. Like, everybody was like,
what happened?
And then he chugged his beer afterwards.
Are you serious? While his hand is blown off?
Yes.
Well, I have some stats here from 2022. So last year, actually. So these stats are from last year. 11 Americans died last year. Over 10,000 were taken to emergency rooms. Why? Because of fireworks.
Great.
11 dead last year, 10,200 taken to emergency rooms because of 4th of July fireworks mishaps. So I'm looking at the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission and the 2022 Fireworks Annual Report. And these are some of the stats. 73% of all estimated fireworks-related injuries in 2022 happened between June 17th and July 17th, with obviously July 4th being the peak. Would you like to hear about the ER-related injuries?
I would love to hear about the ER injuries.
Firecrackers, 1,300 injuries. These are all 2022 numbers, so last year. 1,300 firecracker injuries. 600 sparkler injuries.
What?
500 injuries from illegal firecrackers.
I mean, those sparklers, they look like fun and you give them to kids. That is like ridiculously hot if they touch it. I mean,
if it burns down to your fingers.
It is. I'm anti-sparkler.
I'm anti-sparkler. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember they used to have sparklers, and they probably still do, on metal. And that would be like a hot poker.
Well, they are on metal.
No, now they make them on bamboo.
What?
No, they're not. They're on metal. You bought the cheap
ones. They're on metal.
Okay, I went to Galaxy Fireworks and got ones that are on bamboo. They don't burn the kids.
You're a bamboob.
Guess how many injuries from Roman candles?
20,000.
Oh, there's got to be tons.
400.
Okay.
Kids shooting them at each other?
Dude, the whole total number was 10,200 went to ERs last year.
All right. So 400?
400 Roman candles. Non-bottle rockets, 300 injuries. Small firecrackers, 200 injuries. I mean, just an example of people will get hurt. We will have stories on Wednesday when we're back live of people with fireworks injuries. Let's see here. Oh, then there was a kid. A kid lit off firecrackers in an apartment up in Ocala. I mentioned this earlier. What? A dog had to be rescued from a Marion County apartment fire that was started by a child lighting fireworks inside the residence over the weekend on Saturday, according to Ocala Fire and Rescue. Fire officials said they responded to the Berkeley Point Apartments in Ocala around 11:09 a.m. on Saturday in reference to a structure fire. According to the news release, as fire crews were on the way, they were advised that the apartment building was filling with smoke and residents were evacuating. Guess what? Once on the scene, crews found a 2-story multifamily apartment building with visible fire and smoke and flames on a unit on the first floor. A dog was rescued from the apartment fire, And it all happened because a kid was lighting fireworks, found fireworks that the parents had purchased. They were in the apartment, and the kid lit the fireworks on fire inside the apartment.
An idiot.
Fire officials said when they interviewed the occupants, they learned that one of the children in the home obtained the firework from a package purchased for the 4th of July celebration and attempted to light it indoors. I mean, listen, you go to Winn-Dixie or Publix, don't they sell like the fireworks packets?
Yeah, they do.
But that's a lame-o packet.
Still, it'll burn down a house.
You got
to go to Galaxy, right?
You go to Galaxy, they have all the big stuff, but firecrackers.
Do you still have to fill out the form that you're signaling rail cars or you're scaring birds out of your fields?
Scaring birds.
I remember like when you go to like Galaxy, one of the loopholes in Florida law is that you just sign a form saying that you're buying the firecrackers to scare birds out of your fields.
They work.
Or that you're working on the railroad and you're signaling trains.
That's right.
Yeah, with sparklers and Roman candles.
Yeah, and mortars.
So, listen, kid lit an apartment complex on fire.
I think I loved playing with fire when I was a kid.
Oh, Froggy, stop that!
No, because I would be in the
What's wrong with
bathroom.
you?
My parents had matches for candles, and I would get the white rain and just make bunts and flamethrowers.
What the hell's wrong with you?
You never made flamethrower out of your mom's hairspray?
Come on, everybody did that.
Yes.
Look at him; he's hesitating. He did it.
We did it in the dorm at school.
Whoa! You did what?
When you take like a Axe body spray and like a lighter.
Yeah, I know. You did that in the dorm?
Not me, but here's
Not you?
No.
Dorm confessions.
I pulled it up. So there's this kid in my dorm, or it was in my dorm. He took the sparklers from Target that we got and like shaved them down. It just made a huge pile of like essentially thermite.
Yeah, nice.
And just like lit it, and like he lit it on the our shower floor, and it melted like
the tile.
Not the shower, like the actual shower. Like we have like the
fiberglass.
Yeah. And it melted like a centimeter into the shower.
Are you serious?
And so we had like indents in one of the showers.
You guys are degenerates.
What's going on at this? This was his boarding school in Connecticut.
Like burning school.
You're lucky the RA didn't come in and be like, "Hey guys, listen, you guys can't be setting fires.
Listen, guys, you can't be burning stuff.
I would hate to report you guys to the dean."
If it helps, I was the RA essentially.
Oh, so voice would be like this. Hey guys, my name is Julie.
Hey, you may know me. I'll be RA and class president, boys. I don't want to knock you guys out, but I will.
No, I would let it slide unless somebody got hurt. Like
that's great.
Like we had this one kid this year who filled up a huge glass fancy flower vase with water, like cold water, and went to go pour it on a kid in the shower, and the glass vase slipped.
Oh.
And it crashed all over this kid, and there was glass all over the shower.
Oh my God!
Did he get cut? He was completely fine. It was 11. It was like 11:30 at night.
Oh wow!
And we were all so scared, and so we spent the whole night cleaning out glass in the shower.
How much did you pay for this school?
Listen, it sounds like a bunch of degenerates.
This school wasn't cheap at all. Yes, Andrew.
Like toy
it may not have been fireworks, but didn't you almost burn down your house twice?
Oh, well, that's when he was making cheese sticks. Right?
Me?
One time you were making like a mozzarella sticks.
All right, here's the deal. This is back in the 80s, and I had just gone to TGI Fridays recently, or maybe it was Bennigan's, and they had cheese sticks. Ooh. So I decided I was going to go home and make my own mozzarella cheese sticks. So this was like 1982, maybe 83. I'm like probably a sophomore or a junior in high school in Virginia Beach. So I've got this whole frying pan of oil that was just on high on the kitchen stove. I got a block of like polio mozzarella cheese. I'm cutting the sticks. Nice. I'm dipping it in egg and breading it.
That's right.
To try to make some mozzarella sticks. And the oil's all heated up on the stove. And my dad walks in. And my dad's like, "Todd, what are you, crazy? You got the thing on high. That oil's going to catch on fire." The minute my dad didn't even get fire out, and the whole thing lights up, and it like melted a plastic skylight in the kitchen. That had to be
and you're giving us crap about playing with torches?
No, I wasn't like it wasn't like an intentional arson. It was an accident. It was a kitchen accident, is what it was. All right, we got to take a break. Final break of the show. We got one final chunk of the program coming up. We got to talk about Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg and that whole deal. Got a Breaking Bad inspired crime here in the Tampa Bay area. We'll get into that coming up. Oh, and celebrity stuff. Madonna. Oh, did you hear what happened at a Pink concert?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a lot of stuff. Final chunk of the MJ Morning Show is next. Don't move. We're back in minutes. MJ Morning Show live here on July 3rd on Q105.
Sometimes I'll catch my reflection.
think that was the Blues Brothers Born in the USA Super Hyper Mix.
I think we should play Born in the USA. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I think I didn't turn the thing off. Yeah, it's Born in the USA started as well.
Isn't Born in the USA
Yeah.
like the most unpatriotic song ever?
It is. It's like it's like a Vietnam protest song.
Yeah.
Born in the USA.
Everybody just sings the
actually.
hook, but it's nothing about that.
All right, so we have a Breaking Bad inspired story here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Did you see what happened? Headline says it all.
Did it involve a 1987 Fleetwood Bounder?
Is that what the
That was the RV, yeah.
So that's the Breaking Bad RV
yeah.
that they cook the meth in?
The folks from Fleetwood came by General RV and gave us little toy bounders.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks just like
You got the MJ Morning Show here at Q105. And yeah, we are here live. It's July 3rd. What is this? The extended club mix? What is this?
This is like I'm on meth.
Yeah, hey, kid, Andrew, you know what? Let's blow this version out and let's get the actual, the version that they use on the intro of the show. That just takes a long time to get there. But this is right ripped from the headlines. Guy gets over 20 years in prison. Drug trafficking operation between Puerto Rico and Tampa Bay. This is according to the U.S. Attorney's Office right here, Middle District of Florida. And they put out a press release. Edward Verdi Bruno, 31 years old, of Tampa. This guy was operating a drug operation out of a car wash on 22nd Street in Palmetto Beach.
Oh, wow.
That's down what? That's Manatee, right?
Yeah.
No.
Where's Palmetto Beach?
That's just south of Ybor.
Oh, it is? Oh, I didn't. I was thinking Palmetto.
Is that little peninsula?
Must be like a little neighborhood area.
By the by the shipping docks or by the oil dock?
Andrew says it's in Tampa. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, federal agents made multiple buys at the car wash. Yeah, this goes back. This is crazy. Multiple shipments of cocaine, 2 kilos of cocaine, fentanyl hidden in an air fryer. I mean, all kinds of stuff. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, Verdi Bruno and another accomplice were arrested when they tried to pick up fentanyl. Some shipment of anyway, they operated out of a car wash. Palmetto Beach. I guess that's Tampa.
So that's the area just below the crosstown leading onto that peninsula south of Ybor City.
I got you. All right.
When you go there, do you have code lingo? So I want a really, really sudsy wash.
Yeah. Well, remember in Breaking Bad, the car wash was used as a huge money laundering operation. No pun intended, car wash.
There's a lot of the oil marathon big barrels of fuel there. All the trucks.
Can you please put a sentence together?
You know what it is. It's where all the oil tankers come out.
It's like Dick Clark.
Yeah, I mean, well, you've got oil. You got oil over there or gas over there, but also you have gas in South Tampa. You've got another terminal not far from MacDill in South Tampa.
Very gassy town.
Yeah, very, very gassy. What do you guys make out of this whole Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, fight?
Attention.
It looks like this could actually happen.
Well, Dana White's behind it now.
But the latest is the Italian government said they could hold the event in the Colosseum in Rome.
That is awesome.
What the hell?
I, being the one and only Zuckerberg, would be all about that because I like to fight in dirt.
An official from Italy's Ministry of Culture has reportedly reached out to Twitter CEO Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg, the head of Meta, to coordinate the historic fight in the Colosseum.
That's right. I'm going to give him my finishing move. You want to know what it is?
Both moguls have been training with Lex Fridman.
That's right. Lex Fridman is a very successful podcaster.
I think it's Fridman.
And he does a he always wears a suit. Did you know that?
So Elon Musk tweeted back in June that he would be up for a cage fight with Zuckerberg. And Zuckerberg shot back, send me location.
That's right. I said, send me location, and I will give you my finishing move, the Zuck off. That's right.
Suck off.
That's right. It's when I kick your head off your face. That's right. I'm going to kick your head off your face.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Zuckerberg.
It's called the Zuck Off.
Elon Musk, do you have any response to the Zuck Off?
Well, those are some very bold words for a little nerdy man like yourself. But I have a finishing move as well. It's called the Man Tit Express.
The what?
Because I have the man boobs, and I just put his face in between my boobies, and I squeeze him as hard as possible.
What did you call it?
Man Tit Express.
What did you say? Excuse me.
You can't say it. I just dumped you.
I said Man Pit Express.
You just said I had to dump you, Roxanne.
You said the TIT word?
She did. Stop.
I mean, technically, so did Elon.
Yes,
but he just
I
said
did
it
too.
funnier.
It was hard to hear with the accent.
Yes, I would squeeze his head in between my man breasts and pop him like a pimples.
Dude, I would love to see that fight.
He'll never be able to survive the Zuck Off.
You think it's going to happen?
Oh, it has to.
And you know what? It's going to gross more money than any fight ever, I think.
Is it going to be pay-per-view?
I'm buying it.
Yeah, didn't Elon's mother step in and say it's not going to happen?
Oh, Mommy, please stop. You're embarrassing me.
Oh, little Elon, I do not want to get
That's
sucked
not
off.
what my mother sounds like. You're embarrassing me.
Elon, do not get sucked off.
Come here, let me suckle. Let me suckle on your zipper.
Stop.
Everybody stay away from my nipples.
All right, this is awful. Before I get to the celebrity stuff, I usually don't do foreign morons in the news stories. This is a British dude who was on vacation in Jamaica, and he said he was going to drink all 21 cocktails on the menu at the bar.
No, don't do that.
He drank all 21 cocktails at a Jamaican bar, and guess what his status is?
Dead.
DOA?
Yes.
Really?
A British guy vacationing in Jamaica tried to drink 21 cocktails on a bar's menu, and he has passed away.
Yeah, that's called alcohol poisoning.
Yeah.
And for some reason, those I take it he's at a resort.
Timothy Southern, 53, of Staffordshire. Hang on a second. Hang on. Timothy Southern, 53, of Staffordshire.
What a dumb name for a town. Let's put more syllables in it.
Is it Stafford?
Oh,
for
hang
sure.
on. It might just be Staffordshire. Okay, it's not Stafford's first.
I want some Worcestershire
Anyway, he's
sauce.
on vacation with his family in St. Anne, Jamaica. Met two Canadian women at a bar trying to complete a 21 drink challenge to celebrate a birthday. So he says, I'll do it. Guy died trying to drink all 21 cocktails on the bar menu. You know, it's like that when kids turn 21 in college and they do the pub crawls.
Yeah.
You have a couple of drinks and you pass out. You don't try to drink everything in the bar.
You got some 21-year-olds that just turned 21, and guess what? They don't make it to 22 because they die.
Yeah. I'm surprised I made it.
And they butt chug.
Oh, yeah, we heard about that.
I probably would have tried that as a kid.
Julian told us about butt chugging.
From
They have
you.
the motivational speaker guy.
Yep.
That in the
Bobby Gordon.
Bobby Gordon did 20 minutes on butt chugging.
Does that guy live in a van down on the river?
Three-quarters of the kids, 80% of the kids had no idea what it was. Bobby Gordon's informing them. He's like, what? This is
Let's go butt chugging.
All right, some celebrity stuff, Hollywood stuff. Can you imagine this? Pink. What was her biggest song?
A bunch of them.
Raise your glass.
Let's get it started. Get the party started.
Yeah, she had a lot of big songs.
I went to a Pink concert, and it was one of the best concerts.
Under the Bridge.
Every song is a hit.
She's a performer.
Yeah, she's really good.
Pink is really a performer.
Little Red Corvette.
Yeah, like her
What?
new stuff is good too. Trust Fall.
Yeah.
She's got new stuff out.
Yeah. She's what happened at her concert? She's great.
Yeah, she's great.
So a fan throws her mother's ashes on the stage while Pink is performing.
You can't pick a better artist like Jimmy Buffett or something?
Oh, my God.
How old was her mother that she wanted to be on a Pink stage?
I love Pink. If I die,
Maybe she worked for Mary Kay.
Julian, if I die, throw me on Pink stage.
Throw me on Burt Bacharach stage.
So she was at the Summer Carnival tour, and I guess this is in the UK, in London, in Hyde Park.
Hello.
Hello.
Pink, my mom died, and she would like for you to dance in her ashes.
I'm going to get some spotted dick from the concession stand.
It's all ashes except there's some horrible teeth.
Can you imagine that? She's on tour. She's on stage. She's doing this show in Hyde Park in London.
Is there audio of it?
And a fan throws her mom's ashes on stage. So she's in the middle of doing one of her classic songs. Oh, she's doing Just Like a Pill. Like a Pill. She notices that a package is thrown on stage. And she bends down.
She didn't think it was a bomb. I would be like,
bomb! she bends down, stops singing. The music continues. She stops singing, and she's confused, and she's looking at the package. And someone in the crowd apparently yelled to her what it is.
It's my dead mother.
And then, and then Pink says, "Wait, this is your mom?"
Yeah, it's my mom.
The fan threw mom's ashes on stage while Pink is performing.
My mom loved you.
Mom.
My mom thought you were better than the Queen.
My mom.
That's the dumbest thing to ever do with ashes.
But I'll tell you what story will not go away. That whole Alec Baldwin Rust movie, assistant director and the director of photography getting killed. What was her name? Helena Hutchins, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Was it Hutchinson or Hutchins?
Hutchins.
Helena Hutchinson or whatever it was. Anyway, she died.
Hutchins.
It's Hutchins?
Hutchinson.
Hutchins.
Hutchins.
They called her
Hutchins. So this is crazy. The armorer, who was clearly not qualified.
Gutierrez?
Yeah. Hannah
Gutierrez
Reed.
Okay.
Is her name. And did you see the latest on her?
No.
The latest is that she allegedly handed off cocaine. That she had cocaine on her. What? And after the fatal shooting on the set, she quickly gave the cocaine to somebody to get rid of.
She should have keistered it.
This is from Butt Chugged It. Could have butt chugged the coke. Listen to this. Rust armorer Hannah Gutierrez Reed allegedly ditched a bag of coke, handing it off to another person in the hours after Helena Hutchins was killed, according to prosecutors. According to new legal documents obtained by TMZ, prosecutors claim to have a witness who says Gutierrez Reed transferred a small bag of cocaine to them on October 21st after she sat through the interview with police following the on-set death of the director of photography.
How do you take that? I'd be like, I'm not touching that. Dude.
They say the alleged handoff demonstrates that Reed was trying to avoid prosecution and hide evidence that would further implicate her involvement in the fatal shooting.
I wonder if they drug tested her after after this whole incident.
That's a great question. I don't think they did because she probably... If the story's true, she probably would have tested positive for coke.
Yeah, she's probably hysterical, and so that would explain any erratic behavior.
Wow.
It's a shame, really.
Yeah, Froggy, it's a shame.
So TMZ reported that Gutierrez Reed's been charged with tampering with evidence and related to passing off the coke. Her attorney, Jason Bowles, told TMZ it's shocking that after 20 months of investigation, the special prosecutor now throws in a completely new charge against Ms. Gutierrez Reed with no prior notice or any witness statements, lab reports, or evidence to support it, adding that this stinks to high heaven and is retaliatory and vindictive.
Can I just say, I think that's my least favorite expression. This stinks to high heaven.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either. Mm-hmm. So Madonna, what happened? Did they say Madonna was near death?
Unresponsive is what I saw?
Yeah, like some kind of bacterial infection, and she was like laid up in bed. Hang on a sec. I'm getting...
Oh, we got Amber Alert.
We got an Amber Alert coming through.
Not me.
Yeah.
Great.
That's right.
I shut mine off, dude. Amber Alerts are a waste of my time.
Duval County.
Duval County, thank you. Way over in Jacksonville. What am I going to do in Tampa?
Yeah.
Well, if they escape to Tampa, we'll know.
Did everyone just get an Amber Alert on your phone?
Everybody but me.
Duval County kidnapped child. FDLE alert just rolled over. So.
I have 2 kids to watch out for, and if there's an Amber Alert on either of those, I would know about it by the time they send it.
Fester, insensitive much.
Yeah.
God, the fatter you get, the angrier you get.
I'm not angry. It's just Duval County. Why are they bothering us over here?
If Fester's kids were abducted, he wouldn't even get the Amber Alert.
Come on.
I would know before they send it. Sir, we're going to send an Amber Alert. Ooh, let me turn it back on.
Anyway, the Madonna deal, seriously, Madonna allegedly got a serious bacterial infection, and she was rushed to intensive care. There are friends of Madonna that said that they didn't know if she was going to make it.
Madonna.
Madonna? Dude, that is terrible.
That is awesome. Let's save that for when she kicks it.
That is awful. Madonna?
I love Madonna.
That's a New York Post headline.
Is it really?
No. That would be. When Madonna dies, it's going to be Madonna.
I'm going to call the editor right now and give it to him. You can have it. Madonna.
Yeah. That'd be a famous one.
Wow.
That'd be like the headless headline. Look that up. New York Post and headless headline. That's one of the most famous ones ever.
What kind of infection was it?
Some kind of bacterial infection. Family, friends thought that they were going to lose her. Came very, very close to losing Madonna.
So it wasn't gonorrhea because that's viral.
Gonorrhea. That's better than yours,
Gonorrhea. Madonna-rhea.
Listen.
Madonna-rhea.
She was allegedly very promiscuous, and I don't know if it's allegedly. I think she just was. But I also saw that a lot of Madonna's friends think she's going to end up like Michael Jackson. And she's trying too hard, they say, to compete with Taylor Swift and Pink.
Oh, no, don't do that.
The story is that Madonna is, 60 years old?
She's no Taylor Swift and Pink. It's a different time.
And they're saying that she's trying to keep up with Taylor Swift. And it's like, listen, it's okay to age. We all get older. You're going to get older. Madonna, you're not the same as Lucky Star 1983, okay?
Listen, Pink's in her 40s and does a full acrobatic show like she's in what's that?
Cirque du Soleil. Yeah, it's
very dangerous. I'm scared. I'm fearful for her.
And guys, holy crap! Did you see it? We were worried about this. We talked about this before vacation over a week ago. We talked about...
From Sony Pictures Studios, it's America's Game.
I will acknowledge right now, that is the crappiest audio quality of the Wheel of Fortune intro.
Yeah, where did that come from? That's not the one we usually use, Andrew.
Is that from like 1987?
Yeah, where's the one that just starts out with Wheel of Fortune? Anyway, the reason why I'm bringing this up...
I thought of you and Froggy as soon as I read this.
Oh, my God.
I want to vomit.
Ryan Seacrest is going to replace Pat Sajak. Ryan Seacrest is just so dull.
I think when he becomes a host of a show is when the show jumps the shark.
You know, Michelle said that the ratings are going to crash with Ryan Seacrest as host.
Nobody's happy about it. Have you seen the comments?
God, yeah, the comments are awful.
People are like, we're tired. People are tired of him.
People are hating that Ryan Seacrest is going to be the new host of Wheel of Fortune.
You know who's super pissed in all of this? Vanna. She hasn't taken a pay increase in like 2 decades.
Well, TMZ had a report that Vanna says she wants 50% of what Pat Sajak was making.
Yeah.
And he was making like $8 million.
No, Pat was making
like 15 or something.
Oh.
Yeah, and she's only making 3.
Yeah.
So you know what the scam of that show is for the talent? They only tape 1 week a month. Like they'll do a month worth of shows.
Yeah.
They'll do 5 shows a day on
Then
Monday, on
go on
Tuesday,
vacation.
on Wednesday. Then he has 3 weeks off
I think
a month.
Vanna needs a new agent.
Can you believe that Ryan Seacrest is the new host of Wheel of Fortune? My God, I wish Ryan Seacrest would just go away.
Isn't he tired of himself?
You know what? I avoid things he's in. I mean, literally, anything that he's part of, I just avoid.
It's going to be all vanilla. Welcome to Wheel of Fortune. I'll announce everything.
I got a lot of stuff we didn't get to, so I'll tell you what. We're off tomorrow. We're going to call it a show. I got to go pick up the dogs at the kennel, and I got to be at workout at 10:30 at the X-Force. So
You need a spotter?
yeah, no, I'm fine.
available.
I'm all good. I'm all good. All right, so I got 90% of the show right here for Wednesday.
All right, we still
Okay,
didn't
no
get, we didn't get to Froggy's medical episode. Several people have mentioned to
Oh
me
yeah, all right,
what's
Froggy,
going on with Froggy's medical episode.
Quickly, what happened? All right, let me turn this off.
Okay,
No.
we can do it Wednesday. It's okay.
It was a
Whatever
very
you-
horrifying
If
experience.
it's
We'll talk about
awful.
it
Well,
Wednesday.
let's just tease it. We'll get more information on Wednesday.
I might have blacked out.
Froggy
from
blacked
heat
out.
stroke.
Froggy blacked out yesterday.
And we could talk about it.
Froggy collapsed and blacked out.
And I vomited before.
Okay, I thought it was funny. It's really sad.
But But we don't have time for that. Why don't you plug your IG again?
Yeah, follow him. It's certified.
Yeah. My IG, if you want to see my scuba diving videos from Little K-Man last week, it's Certified MJ Radio. That's Certified MJ Radio. Give me a follow. All right, Froggy, on Wednesday, I'm going to write this down so I don't forget.
And tomorrow's the great 4th of July MJ unfollow. So unfollow MJ and follow Froggy MJ show.
Right, so Froggy had a medical episode yesterday, right?
Yes, doing the lawn.
Yep. So we'll talk about Froggy's medical episode on Wednesday's show. Folks, have a good, safe 4th of July. We are off tomorrow, and we're back live on Wednesday. Have a great one. We'll see you back here Wednesday. Happy birthday, America, from the MJ Morning Show at Q105, and let's be careful out there.